Alright, I was Y-Fletch. What do I watch? I don't really want to watch. Jeez. Golden's playing Suikoden 2. We could open that and suffer. Oh god, he's in one of the strategy segments.
The rest of it's automated? I don't get to control the whole team.
Remember the strategy segments in that game? They were really
only
bad.
vaguely.
Well, I'm getting to switch sides.
Bang.
Remember that the bad guy was like literally named Adolf Quitler? What was his name? It was like John Evil.
Lucas Blight.
Yeah, there you go. What a blight, Mark.
I am Miklatov, captain of the Blue Knights. I'm here to assist Sir Victor.
Mark, you are a blight.
Well, that's good.
Hey, Talon, remind me, what day is it today? Of the week?
It's Wednesday.
Does that day of the
the
week
state
remind
stats.
you of anything? Anything that was supposed to happen on Wednesdays?
Oh. No.
Curious. It's just very curious to me. God, the strategy sections of this game were so bad.
That's not fair. Flick's team has 2 movement and also is setting Gilbert on fire.
Oh.
How about it, Gilbert? Now that I've burned you alive, want to join us? Okay, I'll do it.
Is it time for Tears of the Kingdom yet?
I'll see you.
No.
Okay, everyone just died.
I'd really prefer if it was.
Oh, was that like a main character that just died there? Do I need to reset? I think a main character just died. I don't think there's anything I could have done though. My characters are too slow. I don't know, like, who's on my team and who's the enemy. The ones facing left are enemies. Gilbert didn't die. Huge damage.
Chopping some maple trees.
Flick with the long-range fire.
You're a maple tree.
I
Boom.
don't think I am. If I was, I could chop myself.
Oh, that went pretty well for us. No? It looked like it went better for us. I don't understand how this combat works. Oh, that is a lot. Okay, wait. Get him. Did we even do any damage there? That was pathetic. Yeah, Yables, I don't know how to feel about this because it's kind of like Fire Emblem-y, but it seems very limited in what you can do. Like, I'm pretty sure a main character just died in this combat, and I don't know if I could have done anything to save him. Oh, units atop of towns or castles have their damage repaired. Very advanced wars. Wow. That didn't look very good.
I can't watch Golden either. This is just really boring. Maybe when he gets past
I wish I
the
could control the characters who actually deal damage.
past the thing. Looks like there's some Division 2 Dota going on. I guess I could watch that.
Oh boy.
It's something. Anyway, where's Arkanzo? It's Wednesday.
Dead.
I was promised Arkanzos.
The cockroaches did not let him off.
My cock buddy.
Seems like a no. That's an interesting one. Morphling 15th. You still got 2 picks coming out from your opponent. Usually you pick Morphling 18th when you see like, okay, the game seems pretty good for this hero. I can pick it here.
Yeah.
Why do you think they went for Morphling 15th here? Is it confidence?
I mean, it was confidence in the last game as well. That didn't get them anywhere. But Morphling here is already solid. Like, you're playing it into a Prophet. Like, you're strong into Nature's Prophet throughout the game. Versus Treants, you don't really care about Treant Protector. Like, overall, it's not that bad. Can it be punished right now? Sure. Like, it can. Some of these heroes that do punish him have been banned out. So let's see if the Oversight can figure out some different approach. Like, they can also just put Nature Prophet on the safe lane, play the tempo, deal with the Prophet that way, or they could go for an Ursa, pick an Ursa, just or a Slark, and then you're safe with the late game as well. Like, those are my 2 options. If you go for the other one, if you can get any sort of a Morphling Crusher on the offlane, there's also option to go for an Elder Titan. Like this game is like when you see a 15 morphling, like there's just so many variables, so many different paths that you can take and still have a good draft versus him. You know.
Okay. So mainly because of the potential laning matchup versus the Nature's Prophet, or even like carry matchup. I guess that's something where you
carry to
consider.
carry matchup, carry to lane, off lane matchup is also strong. Did they really answer the morphling? No, they haven't. Like they went with the DK Mirana. Like with these two, you have some pick-off potential, like some push potential together with the Prophet. They're going for that. They're going for the tempo, but like right now, when I see Oversight, I would finalize this draft with a nice, old, juicy Spectre. You get that Spectre, you buy her a Skadi Manta, and this game is pretty much over. Like once you get those two items, if you ever get there, obviously. But if you do manage to get there, like Morphling isn't gonna do shit.
Yeah, the scaling is very nice on the side of Oversight, but I do like the idea of high tempo pick-off potential, Blink Dragontail, Mirana Arrow, and also Mirana Starstorm, very useful against a couple of these heroes. The distancing versus the Death Prophet, the minus right-click damage with Breathe Fire on the Morphling, so it kind of hurts. Since you already have the Dream Protector and the Nature's Prophet, you're kind of forced to build at least a Manta with this Morphling, maybe even Manta BKB, potentially, to avoid getting rooted and stuck in fights. And
I mean, you're
when you
not gonna
see
be
the draft...
you're not gonna be sad for building Manta on Morphling, right? Like it's
Oh, not at all, not at all. It's like you kind of have to, but it's like having both Manta and BKB. Sometimes it feels it's a bit overkill defensive-wise to be able to play the game, but then you lack damage. And if this game goes very long, that's 2 slots plus boots that are already occupying you from scaling into the late game and killing the DKs and the Nature's Prophet. So yeah, like it kind of looks like Oversight. They have a much better late game in terms of what heroes they've actually brought on the field and the itemization that the Morphling has to go to.
Yeah, I would say that honestly, Tilted Boys draft this time around isn't as bad as in that first game, or I wouldn't even call the first one bad. It was just hard to execute, like really hard. This time around, I mean, it's a Morphling. Come on, like yeah, you can never say that this guy cannot scale later on in the game, right? Like, the Morphling player is good. Like I feel that he can win almost versus anything. But we've seen good Dragon Knights, right? With that Aghanim's Manta that you mentioned, like the hero can scale incredibly, Prophet as well. The tempo is good. Now it's on Oversight to decide, do they pick some hard carry in the end? Or do they just play the tempo? Like I'm fine with both.
Back in like the early years of Dota 2 when I played, which was much after you were successful in Dota. I was never successful in Dota.
Wait.
I had a screensaver.
How is that early days? Come on.
Okay, so my Dota 2 when I really started playing, I was like when I downloaded this one screensaver, it was about Morphling and another very honorable fighter with a quote, "Be water, my friend."
Okay, Morphling and Bruce Lee, sure.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
It's very inspirational.
Very.
So right now, Oversight looks like
I
Carry
had-
Fury and offlane DK mid puck.
No, I had
No? You were saying?
techies. I had techies.
You had techies on it. All right. Oh, you mean you had techie screensaver?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. That is notorious.
Don't worry, no quotes around techies. Anyways, yeah, they picked the Pango into the puck.
Why
I mean,
Fletch?
it's not. I mean, usually
Why Fletch
puck is
indeed?
one
That
of
is the
those heroes
eternal
that
question.
you can pick into the Pango, not the other way around. At the same time, it's not the end of the world, right? Like you can still play that matchup. It's not that bad for the Pango. It's like, actually playable, like whatever. He has Dream Coil, doesn't really matter that much. But yeah, we'll see. I think I value. I'm not sure. Like this time around, the drafts are very similar when it comes to like, power spikes and when it comes to late game potential. I think that both have a decent chance. In that last game, I felt like Tilted Boys had a tilted draft and it didn't really work out later on in the game. This time around, I really think they have a solid chance if they manage to execute like at least 100% better than they did in game 1. Like, they need to
There's
step it up.
like, yeah, there's like this cliche that I love to use. It's their draft looks a lot better because it's more meta, right? Like you always get like this idea of like, well, these heroes work and they're being played by other teams that have success, so it obviously has to work because they're making it work. But it can be misleading, but it also gives a bit of hope for the side of Tilted Boys. Can they get this series into a tie? Are we just going to see Oversight being the much stronger team and take a 2-0? Well, game 2 is underway, so let's dive into the action as we will be seeing Ferte on this Morphling. He's got a lot to carry this game. Hopefully he can pull it off. But one really positive remark. It was Valotka on the mid lane with his Storm Spirit. The lane went all right. The execution that he was able to get out in game number 1 were pretty good. If he can make this Pango work, this Cry is asking for cat door. Oh, cat? Where's their cat? I need to see it.
Cat might be scratching the door, you know.
Aww. Cat wants to watch the game.
Cat is scratching. Who is he in this game? Disruptor.
Is the Venus going to be interrupting the Disruptor a little bit, you know?
Maybe. Tiny little bit. Look at the smoke on smoke down bottom.
There's the protecting the tree strat. The Tilted Boys did do the same thing last game, if I remember correct. They also went there. Or then it was in the last series. It was in the last series, sorry. It was in the 5-man rotation to protect the trees so they don't cut them down away from the Treant Protector. But this time, this Treant is probably not going to be heading into the off lane. So they're just moving as a bunch, getting some deep wards out. They have been spotted as well with these moves.
By the way, this is like a 4 Mirana with an offlane DK, right?
For Mirana offline DK should be, yeah.
Yeah. I like the ballsy Mirana build, like the raid band build. It's always fun to see. It's like the maximum right click, right? Like you just buy raid bands even though you're 4. It's good, it's good. I appreciate it.
I guess the fact is because you're still gonna have to duel against Disruptor. I feel like Wraith Band is an option to get yourself that extra bit of punch.
I don't know, like the problem is Disruptor usually wins this matchup, but he wins it with Thunderstrike. And we'll see if he can do that versus a Tooth with Glimpse. Because usually right now you see a lot of Disruptors just going for Glimpse. Just the better option overall. But I'm not sure if it's better versus Mirana if you aren't. Because you use Glimpse, she still has another charge of Leap. We'll see. We'll see how it works.
See how that one rolls out as these lanes, like they need to go better for Tilted Boys. That is a certainty. That is a fact. If they want to get this into a competitive game, this offlane duo for Ezekiel and actually now Notorious. They did have Door last time, but that was mainly because of the IO.
I hope you remember to manage your island and water your plants and whatnot.
I did.
This Rubik is not having a good
I did it while I was on the phone.
There's no way he kills him, but
that's good.
Not at this point, at least. But Ezekiel is now as well. Like, look at how many creeps are around.
Yeah, and then you also have the Leech Seed, which will heal up the Treant Protector for almost all the damage that the Rubik deals. So they're both pretty low now. Will work in their favor. We have a Meteor Hammer lined up for the DK. Mr. Cry wants to get some extra pushing power.
Yeah, I mean, on the offlane, almost every hero is building it right now, right? Like, maybe it's a bit of an overkill for me. If you're a DK, you're still gonna push, man. Like, you have that Elder Dragon form. You're gonna take towers, don't worry. Plus, if you want a Meteor Hammer, I mean, it's unnecessary, but I guess with the Dragon Tail, it can work a bit. And it definitely will make them push faster, so...
Yeah.
It's okay. Like, in the lane as well.
It's alright.
Getting the Ring of Health, yeah, it heals you up.
We had a good talk with BTP about it, because we were like, how do you nerf this item if it's being so popular anybody can build it? And we were like throwing out some ideas. Do you nerf the stats? Do you change like the build-up items? Because the Ring of Health is such a, like, it's like an idiot sure way to get that extra sustain in your lane, because it's 6.5 HP regen. So say you don't take damage for 10 seconds, that's the equivalent of maybe 1 to 2 right clicks. Do you remove that for something else? Do you increase the cost of the recipe? I was like, maybe we just take the initial damage away from Meteor Hammer just to have the dot. But it's still, like, the stats are so good, and you don't really lose value in that.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. Disruptor.
First blood. Oh, that's a close one. A Tooth and Door. Who's going to take? It will be a Tooth. The Wraith Band wins the fight.
Yep. The Wraith Band power right there. Sorry, not Witch Doctor. The Disruptor. Like usually he's the one that wins this matchup. When they're trading hits, but he took way too many hits before. And before that fight even happened.
Yep.
Mirana just harassed him quite a bit and then started fighting him.
It works wonders. Getting themselves that first blood kill. Mirana able to buy infused raindrops. You got a magic stick. Gonna start building up towards that potential magic wand. No early boots though, so that option is still for later. While Dead Zone and Notorious having a bit of a scuffle. Living armor doesn't exactly provide a lot of extra HP per second, but the armor helps against the Rubik. And here comes Skyward, also coming in with the teleportation.
Yeah, they have
just a couple more hits, and they should be able to take down Notorious. He's got Fairy Fire.
Oh, the blocks.
So they need a few body blocks coming out from the Treants. It's almost successful. Skyward. Oh, he needs one more. The Treants, can they do it themselves? One versus Notorious. No. Salve is popped. The Regen comes in.
He gave up
for the kill.
He gave up when it was most interesting. I had a feeling he could kill him, but if he did go for it, he probably... I'm not sure if he dies, but it would have been dangerous. Yeah.
You gotta push it to the limit, you know. But
walk along the tower's range. I don't know, something like that. Yeah, sure. I mean, you did have that mustache, by the way, so you get to sing Top Gun songs, I guess.
Yeah, it's like the beard never fit, but we've got something going on here.
A tooth gets glimpsed. Missed the arrow.
Oh, Sacre Bleu, he goes down, but Door, he will also get the walk away cry, can't do much. Just a casual breathe fire to poke the Morphling, however, a kill for Tilted Boys, laning stage going already a lot better, and if you look at the CS, it's not bad. It's not bad at all, everyone's pretty much tied right now. Skyward has to use his TP scroll back home, can teleport back to the lane though, but bit of economical damage, not necessarily emotional damage.
Yep, all of the lanes are kind of even this time around, and much better start for Tilted Boys, like you said. They don't have a Witch Doctor with healing level 1, you know, that can't really do a lot. But there's
They're trying to kill the Pango in the mid lane, though. They've got Coil. Pango only just got to level 6. Arrow flying in as well from Atuf, and Balotka gets to live. Door with the move into the mid lane will help him stay alive. Now, even the Treant Protector makes a move towards mid as we're fighting for that 6-minute rune. Denied by Door. Even if he gives his life away, it could just be worth it, but the raindrops will soak up some damage. Dead Zone diving under the tower. 4 HP. 4 HP is all you need.
Mirana goes in.
Oh, Mirana goes in. Okay, never mind. That is taken away from him, so it was not enough.
I'm really... really surprised by the amount of kills they're missing. Like, they're not finalizing, right? On the side of Oversight after game 1, where they were so bloodthirsty, just getting kills left, right, and center. This game, someone always survives on 1 HP.
Yeah, it's like too much respect, I'd almost say.
Yeah.
Gonna take that respect away.
You'd think they take it away after game 1, but no, they became even more careful in this game too. I'm also surprised Prophet isn't winning top harder. Like Prophet versus DP with a Treant.
Which Prophet? Oh yeah, Prophet versus... Yeah, I was thinking DP is not winning.
Nate's Prophet. He's not winning really. And now they're rotating the Rubik and the DP and the Disruptor top. They might kill him.
Oh, that was their opportunity. Down to half. Living armor comes in
for
the heal.
Why
the
Fletch?
Comes out as well. The
Why
still on.
Fletch?
Ezekiel will
No,
get him, but
Fletch.
the rotation from Odyssey.
Yeah, I just want to get a woodcutting level. It ain't gonna get itself.
Ezekiel going down too. The Treants will
Woodcut.
be blocking the exit.
Yeah, they
I
get
am.
2 kills, but Prophet did die.
No.
Nature's Prophet, that is. So, if you're tilted,
Remember,
boys,
Nest fell
I
out
mean,
of my
that
tree.
isn't that bad for you. You just killed off a position 1. You did field
Yeah,
a
that
couple of
curry
kills
tree in
after,
it.
which isn't perfect, but, you know, it is what it is. You made the trade.
Yeah.
Also,
Important that the puck did get that rotation in. That was very good timing as well for Odyssey because that Furion just refused to give in.
Yeah, they're also denying all the runes from Odyssey, so he's not sure. He didn't. I feel like he didn't get a single one. Every rune so far has been denied by the supports.
Yep.
They're converging on mid. Is this a smoke to
Guy's
level
just
4
been sitting here
supports?
AFK like the whole time I've been
Okay, no,
shopping.
they
Doing
move
nothing.
away instead. I think that's correct.
Hi, it's
They
me.
should get some levels first, but I swear they're gonna
Well,
smoke.
you're a grinder. You're combat level
And they
110.
also got the Pango in
bruh.
it too, so Rolling Thunder is available. Potentially trying to find the Furion once more. He's trying to get to his Panda Midas. And there we go. The public enemy number 1 has been found. Slowed up by the shield crash. Or he's going to get that kinetic field placed down. He's going to move out of it because of the roll, but still going to fall nevertheless. And they actually killed the Morphling at the same time in the bottom lane. So important trade, carry for carry.
Yeah, I feel like killing Morphling maybe hurts Morphling a bit more. Because Prophet he ramps up his farm really fast. It should be easier for him to recover. However,
Can these
he is
trees
going for
stop
Midas,
falling
and
apart?
he still doesn't have it completed. He's on 500 gold, 600 gold plus the Gloves of Haste.
We talked about the defensive items. We're seeing a Lincoln's Rush for Ferte.
Yeah, I'm seeing some Morphlings actually that rush Lincolns in almost every game. This isn't an amazing Lincolns game overall.
Mid lane though, yeah.
They get him.
It's a pretty important kill getting Volotka.
Yeah, like,
Shutting down this Pango a bit.
like what do you Lincolns? You Lincolns the Dragon Tail, right?
Dragon Tail.
I mean, that's
Yeah,
good.
Dragon Tail, yeah. I mean, makes sense.
Disruptor.
Bad idea at all. Disruptor getting caught. Skyward's gonna be there.
There's a 120 runner playing a game. I guess I could watch that too. Instead. He's just practicing. No practicing. Not on my watch.
I'm a dirty practicer.
That's Castle. Wait, let me check if Castle had like a beam patch or something.
Hi, the AFK guys. Dropping a tree. Good job, friend. Wonder if he's a bot. You think he's botting just very poorly?
Well, maybe by randomly AFKing, it helps with like any bot prevention.
Oh yeah, it's D-pad up. Forgot.
Maybe. Give me my last freaking log. Chop the tree.
I feel like there's more.
There we go. I'm using my rune axe, right? Yeah. Oops.
Why Fletch though?
Because it is helpful for things such as making bows. Plus, there's nothing else I can do with these maple logs. I mean, I guess I could fletch teaks.
No, you
Or
can
not
use a
fletch
beam
teaks. I could
on a patch before boss,
chop
and you can
teaks
fill
for
it
more
skulls away.
construction XP, but I'd
Doesn't matter
rather
which one you do first.
like fletching isn't gonna do itself unless I get it at 60. Well, that's why fletch.
Did you say these logs aren't gonna fletch themselves?
Yeah. There's also Slayer that helps with fletching, but I need to get woodcutting up to 70 anyway. And I have enough teak spanked to get construction to 70, so I don't know. I'm just making the slow march to 70 for everything, I guess. I don't know if that's advisable or smart, but like the elf quest has a requirement of 70s for some skills, so I just decided, what if everything was 70?
I haven't gotten Hess across the bridge once.
No, one of its 70 requirements is woodcutting anyway, so there's that.
I knew I saw that from a distance.
But getting this one woodcutting level, getting to 68, is actually going to be a sufficient amount of fletching to get me to at least 59 fletching. Because I can just string all these bows I'm making. And it's also money. When I do agility, next time I do agility, I can just bring all the bows and alch them. You can alch noted. You can alch notes from the bank. I don't understand how that works, but yeah. I mean, I guess that's why it's magic. You just, vaporize intangible bows into money. It's magic. I gotta explain crap.
Kind of seem fine. It's technically something in your
That's the
inventory.
time
You
to
just
cast it, that's good.
take care of it.
Well, how? Hey, this guy's fletching. See, this is why fletch. Combat level 110 person fletching maple logs. He's neglected his fletching, and this is what it got him. Got him back. Brought you back to me. I don't know why he's wearing his Slayer hat, though. Seems freaking dumb.
No need to take it off, probably.
It weighs nice money. He's not wearing his lumberjack outfit for 2.5% extra XP.
Playing 2 beans?
Maybe he doesn't have it yet.
Well, he's a scrub. Go do your temple treks. How else are you gonna get the bowstrings anyway? Now, doing easy temple treks is great. You just look at a screen for 30 seconds and it gets you 100.
Well, also, isn't there like
bowstrings.
It's using a very fancy looking axe.
Right.
Yeah, that's the dragon axe.
This is the regular old cocoa ball.
Is there a way to like make items appear as other items?
No. Like, some items have cosmetics, but there's no way to make them show up as other items. It's mostly just like recolored the outfit when you're wearing it.
Yeah, of course. Cocos. Everyone's favorite.
Chop, chop. Let's look them up. Let's see what their skills are. 86 attack, 90 strength, 84 defense, 88 range, 91 magic, 77 prayer, 82 fletching. Wait, why are you cutting maples, bro? 86 wood cutting? Why are you cutting maples, bro? What the frick is he doing here?
Oh.
Why are you
Maybe
doing
he
this?
really likes selling maple logs.
Yeah, I finished the
Maple
game.
bows, rather.
Hundo now.
His LMS is unranked. Wait, what is my LMS rank? 'Cause I guess I have been playing. Who you I am unranked.
Hey, you have to probably play a little more regularly for that.
Yeah, probably. What do you want, Niles? I don't care about this money. Oh, wait. If that was a gem, I would care. But it's not.
Knew it. Nice.
I like this Kakariko, but not quite.
And back to CFG.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of the places in that are like place, but not quite. Where are we catching Angie's chickens as child?
Because that's normal. You just described the normal flow of the game.
Yeah, but I would have assumed he did that already.
I mean, I would assume as well, but apparently not.
Alright, 3 bottles.
Still hasn't found the gold gauntlets?
Pronounce it properly.
No.
Where's Longline count for this? Does Longline count for mountain?
What are you, a Gerudo?
Yes.
Oh no, it's right here. Okay, Longline complete.
Oh, does it tell him when something? Oh, I guess it's the skull. He's going
Where
by
do I
the skull
wanna
to
go?
life. I love the Eastern Bluffs. That's my favorite solo location, personally.
Oh yeah.
CFG, do not cheat. CFG, stop the cheating right now.
CFG has done nothing but cheat in this raw Mac. He is the king of cheat.
Don't. I knew that was gonna happen.
Did you already found a blue potion?
Find blue potion. I mean,
Direct
I
for cheating.
Traded in. Is blue potion like a specific bottle? I traded in odd potion to the lady in the trade quest. Is that the blue potion bottle, or if it's something else, then no. I should save. Is this the one with the sculpture I missed? No, I'm pretty sure I did this correctly.
It's a big old platform. I'm so hungry. I could eat an Octorok.
Okay, but actually, I probably... Okay, I think I'm probably going to stop soon and not get total hundo completion. But I at least want to get the bottle and gold gauntlets before I stop. Okay, give me a hint for above the rock. Is there actually something in the rock? Okay, is the blue potion bottle... Do I actually just talk to the blue potion lady? The old hag in the house as adult? Let me just do that first.
The Overture of Light.
Yeah, all the songs are freaking fake Zelda songs, fake
Oh wait, I
OT
still want to do
songs.
the Dinspire thing.
Freaking goofy.
In the castle is child. That's probably gold gauntlets, isn't it? I assume that must be gold
What
gauntlets.
what happened to the
Uh,
Temple of
I'm gonna do
Time?
that
What's
first.
the lore?
I'll
I
just
have no
wait
idea.
Me neither.
for it. Or no, wrong way.
Oh, here I thought we might play the March of Fire
Just save warp.
or something.
Well, okay, I'll get double defense too since I'm getting gold gauntlets. Yeah. I don't know if there's an Ocarina of Time in this mod. Is this just okay? It's just called Fairy Ocarina. I never actually checked the name of it.
Well, I guess you start out in the dungeon.
Okay, do I remember the way to the torch room? Probably not.
CFG, do you know the way?
Why is Link a bad child?
A bat child?
No, bad child. He
Scream!
starts out in the dungeon.
Skull count updated? 91. Yeah, skull count's correct.
I wonder if this is like supposed to be a take on Twilight Princess's Temple of Time.
Maybe.
It's not quite the same. But I think the music might. Oh no, it's a guard escape segment.
Yeah, he did say go get caught, and since he started in the dungeon, I'm
Every time I cannot remember the way.
CFG does
It's
not
too
know the way.
confusing. It's up here. Oh my god, every time.
Right, it is interesting seeing this dungeon after seeing him in the
I
final
just
one
thought
earlier,
I'm
though.
Like 90%
Why is
sure it's
that?
one of those doors.
The final one is Ganon version of this.
Oh.
It's all like ruined and stuff.
This does look really fancy. It's like a Dark Souls level.
Wait, there's not a door. Yeah, there's not a door up there. Or wait, is it?
CFG, I think you literally just went in that door. Yeah.
No, I think it's the door
Yeah.
across from this room.
He's gone mad. My CFG, he's gone mad.
Yeah, here we go.
My CFG, he's gone mad.
Yeah.
They can remove glitches, but most ROM hacks don't end up removing them.
Yeah, why remove glitches? Removing glitches is like asking why Fletch.
Because most ROM hackers know that a lot of OT speedrunners obviously like glitches a lot, and it's not like it, you know, does
So
any
CFG's never
harm.
been here before. Curious.
And like it, Ocarina of Time speedrunners.
And
will find a way.
normal people can't do them.
think they also
and
probably realize the
speedrunners love
futility
using
of
them.
If you take glitches away from OT speedrunners, they'll just find a different way. Alright, is this gold gauntlets? It's not.
Yeah, something tells me gold gauntlets. It's not gonna be that
Thought
Chestis
it was gonna be
child.
gold gauntlets.
What?
Well, I guess it couldn't be because then you'd get gold gauntlets way too early as child.
He's putting the pieces together.
Yeah. I don't know where Gold Gauntlets is now. Boss door. I don't think I can open the boss door. Maybe I can.
Why couldn't he open the bus door? You know, assume if it's already done.
How have you
dungeon.
not done the boss of this
Yeah.
dungeon as child?
Personally, I would just find the.
Maybe that's also
But
this.
what happens
Maybe it's just
if-
something you use later as a adult.
I don't even know if I can ground clip here. It looks like I might be able
Oh, or we could cheat.
to. No.
Cheating is good.
Chest on the other side? Or do you mean other side? Oh, you mean other side of the balcony here? Yeah, I saw the chest. I don't know.
Look that he
Wait, is
keeps
there a ladder
running,
here?
jumping into that little pond.
Okay, yeah,
He
there's
likes,
the
he
ladder.
likes it. Nice water. Haha.
Also, is that a shadow or is that ladder? Is that a like
Ah,
a black
goofy
ladder
dog.
painted onto the wall to look
Good.
like a shadow?
No.
Okay, just more choose. Or wait.
3 more trips, or I guess 4 more trips if I'm.
You want to give a hint so bad? For okay, for gold gauntlets, tell me,
Tell me.
is gold gauntlets in Hyrule Castle or not? Just yes or no. Adult or child? Don't tell me which adult or child. Just yes or no. Yes. Okay.
They're here
I
somewhere.
want to check both sides of the stream. Really? Is it in this room as adult and I just missed it? Every time. What's the dumbest possible spot?
Sounds
I
like
hate it,
CFG
dude.
exists to be self-owned.
I swear, I feel like I'm checking rooms fairly thoroughly, yet somehow I miss checking the one spot where things are. Like I'm finding things in other obscure spots. How am I
No,
missing
I just
things
had a golden level idea
that are
for
just,
ROM
like,
hack.
turn left?
So I was looking at the Temple of Time and I was like, you know, this doesn't look like the normal Temple of Time. And then I was like, what if there was a dungeon in a ROM hack that had child-adult pedestals throughout the dungeon that you had to use to solve puzzles?
That
like-
sounds kind of fun.
Yeah, like instead
Oh, yeah, I don't
of
have stick upgrade
only
yet. Oh, yeah,
aging
I
up and
forgot I got
down,
nut upgrade.
you know, at one
but
place,
Wait,
at least for one
never
dungeon,
marked it.
you do it not at will, but
Do I have
at
both
certain
nut upgrades?
spots.
And also, did we do that already?
it
Was
both
it called
nut
Oracle of
upgrades?
Ages?
Not really.
Sort of.
You only do that in the
Okay, yeah, I just have
overworld in
30.
Oracles of Ages. It's never part of dungeon design.
I think I got
I
that
don't
on
think.
day one when I forgot to mark it. Whoops.
I wonder if this people are
Only
talking
one
about
upgrade,
finding
okay.
one thing early and one
Oh,
thing
so
late.
I need
I
to
wonder if
go-
there's less
oh, I guess,
linear progression
slingshot.
in it. We should try this at
Slingshot
some point.
upgrades probably at archery.
Yeah, maybe. I haven't seen him play that much.
Where am I going?
If it's like non-linear exploration based Zelda, that sounds actually pretty fun. I was trying to think of what other game works like that, and then I was like, oh yeah, I guess technically A Link to the Past works that way.
I'd say non-linear exploration based, like Zelda 1, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess so. Zelda 1 sucks, let's be real.
Wow.
Zelda 1's for babies
Okay, that's not true.
who hate themselves. Zelda 1's for people who just want to use bombs as their strongest thing all game. No, actually, the only problem with Zelda 1 that I
Wait,
have...
is there-
Zelda
do I
1
have a
is a
shortcut
good
to the
game,
end?
but I think
Or
my
do I
problem
have
with
to
it
go
is that
along
all the
the way?
items are really boring.
That's
because of
fair.
technology. Ultipa is the sweet spot of like, oh hey, items do things.
Ultipa had like a really good
Oh, there's a
items.
shortcut. I remember this.
And yeah,
Could
now
be
you
a
can
shortcut right here.
see the dungeon as adult.
It might have been the other door.
Spoopy booby.
Look at this ruined wall. This is great.
Look at this ladder, you can only climb from one side, even though it looks like you can climb from both sides.
Well, okay, not everything's perfect.
I'm sure OT
Yeah, this
had
can
some
run
of
on
those too.
N64. People have been.
Are all
playing on
the ladders in
N64.
OT against walls to prevent you from having that issue?
I would assume, yeah, actually. I'm trying to think of a single one where that's not the case, and I'm coming up empty.
Yeah, like I think he just
I don't think
you
so,
did this because it's like obviously it looks nicer for these things.
Yeah, I will say the
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this
the
direction.
graphics for this ROM, like it's a lot more different. Remember when I played that other one and it was like, it was almost like dungeon remixes or rethinking, like the water temple got turned into an ice temple sort of thing, but it was like the same general structure. This is like way
Yeah,
more
I
unique.
mean, like from what little I've seen of the dungeons, I feel like this isn't too far off, but at the same time, maybe it is. Like it's hard to gauge it completely.
Well, he's definitely like created brand new rooms.
Oh yes, that is like he has created
Yeah,
like
right, yeah.
brand new rooms and stuff. It might be a little better done version where he's done stuff like that. It might be better to say because like he was in a cavern, he was in some dungeon with like the Dodongo head that obviously need to be bombed at some point. But like I didn't see him actually do the dungeon, so.
Well, the Dongos dislike smoke. I don't know if you knew that.
Like I was not aware, I'm afraid.
If the Dongos dislike smoke, how come you have to feed King Dodongo a bomb? Doesn't he eat bombs?
Well, no,
Man,
you feed him the bomb and it makes smoke in his
if
mouth,
this
and he
dungeon
hates
had a
that.
map, maybe I would have found this more easily.
This dang dungeon had a map.
If I only had a map.
There's
Jolt.
Skill issue. Anything down here then? Or just that door? Okay, pretty sure I have all the
Fletching
stealth bullets in
58.
Castle
You can
anyway,
now
so I
make
need
emerald
this.
tipped
Yeah.
mithril bolts. Wow.
Congratulations.
Oh, really, Sony? Okay, so I'm not alone. As long as I'm not alone.
Did you know I'm off work
Okay,
Friday?
I want. Okay,
Congratulations.
I just want the last bottle
Yeah, I didn't
before
know I was
stop.
off work Friday
Uh,
until my boss brought it up. He's
where
like,
could
"Oh
the
yeah, looks
last
like we're
bottle
all off
be?
Friday." I was like, "Oh okay."
Wait, why is everyone at your workplace off Friday?
Well, Easter.
if I just go by
Friday.
regular,
And we
OT
had to put it.
bottles
We have to put in all our floating
and
holidays
think
in
they just,
January.
like,
So like,
turn them
you know,
into
by
the
this
same
point of the
thing
year, I've already
in this
forgotten
game.
which floating holidays I put in.
Well, I don't think there's a Poe bottle.
Excellent.
I don't know about any kind of big Poe hunting. There's no Rudo's letter. I mean, okay, I guess there's probably no analog to vanilla OT for the last bottle.
And yeah, this also has like vanilla
Please
in
reset
quotation
master,
marks
which is
trade
better than
quest.
Zelda's birthday. Okay, Stony, give me a hint. Where's the last bottle?
What's Dogi? What do you need, Dogi?
Yeah, Zelda's birthday was basically the first OT ROM hack, the first finished one. I got, I think, the one in the warehouse, the cocoa bottle. I don't actually remember what my third bottle was. Does anyone, or second bottle? Does anyone remember what my second bottle was?
You are dog.
I actually don't remember.
Bjork.
Oh yeah, the grotto. I cheated in the grotto.
Speak.
Dog skin
Yeah,
on
yeah. I
talk
see the
down.
silver doggo.
Sure.
They like efficient dive. Is there actually like a Rudo's letter bottle diving? So I assume it's like in fishing area.
Watching ZFG struggle to remember the size is great.
Spider will guide me.
Nice statue of the big naked Zora. Oh wait, they're all naked.
I don't know what
Except
spider
King Zora.
will guide me.
Is he degenerate because he wears clothes?
I keep going the wrong way. I always do this.
He's a king, so he has to wear a regal cape. It's okay. It doesn't cover anything important.
You can see his junk.
All of Hyrule's water passes through there, you know?
Yeah.
Why isn't every green here anyway?
There's a check button, CFG. Check the check.
Come on. Oh, I remember I wanted to check the magic beans anyway here. Maybe this will give me a
Check
hint.
the check.
Why check? Fletch.
Takes me all the way up here.
Nice pirate ship.
Like how they've got that one NPC up there.
I don't know. Probably in Fishing Town. Let me take a look down here, actually. Take a quick look around. This looks very suspicious, but
Rock, tell me your secrets.
I kind of doubt you're supposed to bomb any rocks down here. Search around here. How far out can I swim? What's this? I mean, it's junk, but Can you target the guy on the boat from the bean and talk to him? Probably. I think so. I kind of want to test right now. I don't know. The only thing I can think of is maybe it's not in the diving mini dungeon, is it? Maybe it's
Fishing town. No, this is
maybe it's
Bloodborne.
back at fishing. Let me try going to fishing ponds.
When's Bloodborne coming out on PC so Talon can play it?
Never.
I do think there was something I needed to go back to the fishing pond for.
Not until Sony is forced to sell off whatever rights it's attached, whatever the studio has the rights attached to.
True.
Yeah, I've seen the butterflies that give hints. I haven't seen.
You see, like the game has this like castle outskirts area.
Butterflies on the way. I'll make sure to check.
What is this game?
I didn't want to talk to
This
her
ROM
about
hack.
this again, so you just give you regular blue potion. Okay, yeah. Fishing was this direction.
The contorted Jorge.
Or no, this isn't it. Which? No.
68 wood cutting. Boo.
Red. 2 levels left.
Bigoron was in the flooded mines.
Technically 7 to chop magic trees, but I guess I don't really need that too much now.
That area down there.
But 3 more, or 2 more for the quest.
Is...
If I cut maple trees, I need 615 maple trees.
Where's fishing?
Which
again?
apparently
I
is
don't
only
know
2
where
hours
fishing
of
is.
chopping at current rates. That's wild. Feels...
2 hours of chopping?
Yeah.
Here, I remember
I'm not gonna do it
the
right now.
backstory of fishing at least.
Do it.
No, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna do something else with my time.
Why
Was it
not
through
chop?
Lost Woods? I think it was through Lost Woods, yeah.
Because I'm busy fletching.
That's why it was through
Why
Lost
not
Woods and then
Zoidberg?
to, like,
Well, I have
Early
another
area
fletching
for
level in the
cave.
bank now. That's nice. Stringing bows giving the same amount of XP as making the unstrung bows is hilarious to me. Because they literally just made it so easy to get bowstrings.
yeah, here we go.
What is this madness? Zelda cannot handle slopes and angles like these.
Mido's song, what the frick?
Oh no.
Up on that ledge.
Who would want to play Mido's song?
Siggy, Mido. CFG, you clearly jump on the mushroom and it's gonna bounce you.
What game do you think this is?
A game where a mushroom's pointing at that ledge.
Hmm.
Wait, are these for trouble or not? No.
Alright, let's go get this. Oops.
Jumping on the mushroom did not cause him to fly up there.
It probably did. He just didn't notice. It
Curious.
happened so quickly. Yes, hi, sir. Give me my battle staff.
No.
Oh, the Easter Bunny's here.
Come on. Yeah, maybe a beam patch. Fly a long distance makes it sound like long shot though, because there's a different hint for magic beam that says there's a different hint you get from like Navi that says something about planting something. So I feel like they use similar wording.
Oops, I did not mean to grab all 3 of my necklaces of power.
But yeah, maybe it's magic beam.
What was my Slayer task? Check. Zombies. Okay, where do I find zombies? Slayer.
Grab back.
But you can kill undead chickens, undead cows. Oh yeah, Jill Dungeon does have zombies in it.
I can't use long shot. I wanted the long shot up there.
Yeah, we'll just do the fastest option.
Okay, I'm lost on where the bottle is supposed to be. Let me check down here. Oh wait, never mind. Hold on. It's easy. I swear I checked in the water before. This is probably it, I think. Yeah, alright. 4 bottles. Okay, I'm gonna get, the slingshot upgrade as childs. I'm gonna come back to that room and check if there's a soil patch there, and then I'll stop. Gold Gauntlets was at the end of Ganon's castle, except instead of going to the boss door where you fight Ganon, you just go to the left. I have been in the museum. I saw the museum Easter egg. It's very nice. I like it. Yeah, I completed the game. This is just 100% now.
Oh my god, freaking dungeon. Okay. That's why the game's freaking out.
Is that a chest? No.
I want to kill 33 scorps. Okay, great.
I'm back, and I just realized that today in our workshops we're making Butterfingers.
Ah!
Yeah, I do have this one.
Ganondorf, is that you?
Yeah.
Oh, this is cute.
Yeah. content reuse.
I almost got my clutch shot blocked by the Cuckoo, which was
Bow,
so
bow,
fun.
bow, bow.
Oh yeah, I should save. And I think I hit 92.
Anybody else stabbing some scorpions? See how they like it?
You're a scorpion.
I'm not, actually. I can understand why that might be an easy thing to mix up.
Wasn't gonna be able to Hess there. Yeah, there's a double defense there. Oh, I forgot I was gonna get double defense after getting gold gauntlets and I didn't because I'm dumb. Yeah, I don't think there's a bean patch here. Yeah, because I was here as child before, so I probably would have seen it. Then again, I seem to miss a lot of obvious stuff. Unless... No. Oh, do I have shot that?
Remember when you scorpions traumatized me here when I was
Where's
but a
that
noob,
decoration?
trying to mine some iron in free-to-play?
Never mind, that looks
Now who's the boss?
Poisoned.
They can't poison.
Poisoned.
I can poison them, but
Poisoned.
they don't get to get poisoned because they die in like 2 hits.
Scorpions have unlocked poison tech. You will be poisoned.
Okay, I'm gonna get double defense and then that'll be it.
Some of them do poison, but not these.
No, Boomerang wouldn't even be close to making that.
Skull and sold scorpion head. I guess I'll take that. Rub-a-dub-dub, send me back to the grub.
Rubber dub dub, 3 scorpions in a tub.
Yep. I guess I don't even need to use this game necklace. I could go to
Not going for long.
Canifis.
I'm just getting.
Talk to the Slayer
done
Master.
soon.
Oh no, but I need an
Oh, I
assignment
realized
from
I
this
never-
guy.
I never.
I guess if I was really being
created
an efficient
adult trade
Minotaurs.
to Flame check.
Stronghold of Security. Okay, that's where I want to go.
No, not that way.
I mean, I think I'll just walk there. I could be really lazy and teleport, but literally right beside it. Yeah, I'm not even gonna run out of run energy before it gets to the dungeon.
Actually, I need to double check if I forgot if I cheated this grotto. Or wait, there is a grotto here, right? What if I cheated this, or if I told myself I'll come back later for it and I never did?
Go into the
There's no grotto?
entrance.
Never mind.
Okay, this will be my 59th Slayer task.
Oh, I also just remember there's a. Oh, I want to grab it. I remember there's a heart piece in the Sacred Realm under a gold gaunt block. I completely new experiences like this run heck common. It depends on. Do you mean like specifically for OOT? Not common. I mean, I guess there's not really anything else that compares to it besides ROM hacks, but they aren't really common. There's like maybe one ROM hack a year. Yeah, SM64 has plenty. But Zelda ROM hacks are harder. Yeah,
We
there's
found
plenty of
double
shitty Zelda ROM
defense.
hacks, at least, but greedy Zelda
Double
ROM hacks
B's
are
nuts.
fairly complicated. Okay, I'm gonna get the last heart piece in Sacred Realm and then I'm done. Overall, I thought this was very nice. I like the ROM hack a lot.
59 Slay, baby.
Call me when you got another 10 levels.
I really like the dungeon designs.
What?
You said 59, right?
59 Slayer
The
tasks.
general level design in this.
Okay,
is really cool.
coincidentally, I'm also level 59 Slayer, but I have been for a little while.
Well, call me when you get another 10 tasks and another 10 Slayer levels then.
My god.
I'm curious where this is gonna be thrown.
I'm 69 strength. Does that count for anything?
It does.
Alright, it's time to actually get a hard Slayer task. Well, potentially. It depends on what she asks me to do.
Just
But-
right back.
Time to do a high level Slayer task, get some points, and make some progress towards unlocking broader fletching, so I can ask myself why fletch broadly. Yeah, apparently the strategy
Why?
for,
Yeah,
for
this section
fletching is
definitely
to
not
unlock
new,
broader
but this
fletching,
is brand new.
and
Alright, how many skulls is that?
buy the unfinished arrows from the Slayer Master and say, I would like to finish these,
Five,
please! And then,
six areas with
no
each
no
of
lumber
those.
needed, just feathers.
Alright, I'm not gonna do it right now.
Excellent.
And money.
But,
And for feathers, you need lots of
I'm gonna
jubbly
stop
birds,
for
I
now.
assume.
No, I have plenty of feathers.
So thanks for
Lots
watching.
and lots
Check
of
something
jubbly
else.
birds.
Sulfla, I don't need to do that. You see,
Hunt
I have
jubbly
gotten all
birds
the
right
Sulfulas in
now.
Sacred Realm.
No.
But anyway,
I guess I'm opening golden again.
I'm so sorry.
Can't do it.
That's the lamest shortcut ever. It saves me like 20 tiles.
Oh, everyone's at 1 HP.
Well, if you could level up more, you could use the rest of it.
Been nice to
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, I could. It needs level. It only needs level 62. That is tempting. That is tempting. I guess while I'm here, I should check on my crops. I really wonder what this lady's gonna tell me to do. Please, please, anything but bronze dragons again. I might actually skip the bronze dragons task if she tells me to do it again. I don't want to do bronze dragons. 146 Bloodveld in the Stronghold Slayer dungeon. Where is that area? Is that the one in Mauritania? Oh no, Tree Gnome Stronghold. Okay, well that's easy. Okay, yeah, we can do that. Easy. Thanks. It's a task that I don't actually think will take very long. Let's see. Did Bloodvelds drop anything? I think they dropped some runes. I think they drop a goodly amount of runes, if I'm remembering correctly. Let's see. Yeah, they drop blood runes, as one might expect. They can drop a rune medhelm that alks for 11k. That's not bad. They drop ashes instead of bones. Not a big fan of that. They can drop the rare drop table drops.
She has no defense.
Fine.
Find some armor shop somewhere.
And they can drop hard glue scrolls, which is nice. And their brimstone key drop chance is okay. It looks like that's it. Oh, and I could see a big one, a big boy. Bigger and badder. That always drops an ensouled blood build hub. Oh, and it literally has triple drops. That's funny. Alright, yeah, this is probably going to be a pretty uneventful Slayer task.
That's not a cave.
Okay, my watermelons did not die on me. That's good. Keep this.
Oh, they're focusing.
I guess we'll keep that.
Oh, that's not good. That was a really bad turn.
Yeah, I don't really need to replant right now. I just need to deal with this stuff.
Dark bunny or target lady?
Uh-huh. I didn't know crossbows were quite that old.
What do you mean?
I've always thought of crossbows as something that would be more medieval times rather than BC.
Did they have crossbows in BC times?
Earliest representations we have of the crossbow date from 400 BCE in China.
That's pretty wild.
I had thought about it because I remembered odd bit of Odin lore that he has the crossbow, and I'm like, hold on a second.
Who's Odin Lore?
Just Odin in general?
I didn't know that was part of Odin Slayer. Oh yeah, I killed another Hespori earlier today during lunch, and I got nothing from it, so I'm still waiting on that bottomless compost bucket.
The Shabi will never drop your bottomless compost bucket.
I wonder if this is going to be a throwback.
That's true. You're probably not wrong. Alright, let's just put this away. We probably need to go do a dig site run real quick because reasons. 10, 20, 30, 40, hammer chisel. Boom, boom. Alright. Take me to Fossil Island, you bastard.
If it is the same dungeon, am I even going to recognize it is the question.
I also did a little hunter leveling during lunch. Hunter goes very quickly, but also just make birdhouses. I just need to do a birdhouse run every hour. So much faster.
Does that level your hunter levels?
Yeah.
Or is that level hunting
So
run? Yeah.
fast. Like you, and by so fast I mean like you can only put one down every hour, but
Was way easier in one
I get
slot in
like
terms of
5 minutes worth of XP from each of these in
ways
like,
you can
you know,
stay
the
at it.
30 seconds it takes me to do a full run of birdhouses.
a better job of.
How do birdhouses help you level your hunting XP?
Birds go in them and die.
But why though?
Why?
Are you setting deadly traps in your
Yes,
birdhouses?
I guess so. I guess so. I don't
It's not
know.
what you do with birdhouses,
It's
you
what,
monster.
It's what I do with birdhouses.
You monster! Fight that snake right now.
Fine. I'll kill this innocent snake who's done nothing wrong.
He's not innocent, he's spinning.
There, he's dead.
Any snake that upsets the natural order by spinning like that is
That
clearly a monster.
is his natural order. That's how they grow them in Fossil Island. They spin. This is what they
That's-
do.
It's not natural. Fossil Island isn't natural.
I mean, it's not.
One row for axe.
It was brought here by humans.
I cast natural alignment. The snake must now do mechanics.
I'm gonna do the Ivan El Clasico, or what I've started to do in all these Slayer tasks, and grab my fire staff and thingy to alk as I go. Alright, let's just grab a few tunas to eat. Ooh, not that many. Just these. And set up my quick prayer. Too much just be pre-melee. Take me to the gnome stronghold, please. Oh, never checked the health of this yet. Check. Coconut tree. Can fire in spurts when it coconut trees. It's got a coconut tree. Thanks for the coconut. When it shoots ya, it's going to coconut gun.
Oh, we can take mana from the bag, but it
Not sure it
costs
is.
Interesting.
It is. What if I were to grab a strength and attack potions and use that in place of my own cooking, delightfully devilish Ivan? I never checked the health of this yew tree either. I'm getting free
Interesting. Kinda like that.
farming XP. Thanks. Oh, the bloodvelds are literally at the entrance. Hi, buddies. Hi. Oi.
I'm not sure what those are.
They're bloodvelds.
They appear to be pigs with people heads. They're
Uh,
not people heads.
They're definitely
They have
not
horrible
people heads.
mouths.
Yeah, they don't have eyes and they have like a tongue.
They're kind of shaped like a person's head, but they are not a person's head.
Yep.
That makes it make more sense.
Make it make sense.
Yeah, I definitely think murdering these is more important than murdering those snakes.
That's what I tried to tell you. Gotta kill 150 of them. 145 technically.
Hell magic and resist water.
They can drop several big bones. That's funny. And they always drop vile ashes. Absolutely vile. How much do vile ashes scatter for? Oh, 25 prayer? That's pretty good.
What if you were breaking out of here tonight?
I'd be ready. I am.
Nice fire sealing. Fire sealing is godlike.
The mountain to streets.
Who's Chonker? These Bloodsvelds, they chunky. Oh, Mithril Chain Body, that's an elk.
It's a huge dungeon.
I'm not gonna bother alking this Steel Full Helm, but I will alk this Chain Body. They're not even aggressive either, so this is just like, gets to be chill.
Did it.
Totes ma chill.
Strong wind is blowing. Rip.
And it looks like I will gain
I did it.
an attack level at least.
Wow. Riveting puzzle action. We did it. Oh, you can't. Okay, wait. So you can't even push.
Oh! Big boy! I got him! I got big boy! Look at him, he is thick!
The heck is happening here?
Big boy. Look at him. Look at the size of this mad lad. This is the Slayer perk I unlocked called Bigger and Badder, where some enemies have a chance to spawn superior versions. This is a
Does it make your
superior version.
task go faster?
I don't actually know. I don't think so. I think they just drop more stuff and give a bunch of Slayer XP. But we're gonna find out. So I need to kill 138 more. We'll see if that goes down.
Yeah.
I doubt it speeds up the task because I think some people wouldn't want that.
Wow.
Yeah, that's...
Forehead only.
But if this gives a big chunk of Slayer XP, that is a-okay with me. And he did. Oh, that gave 2,900 Slayer XP. I got 3 blood runes. Some stuff in there I didn't want to pick up. Like I don't need this tuna. Don't need this axe. I'll keep the fire runes because apparently they drop a lot of them drop fire runes anyway. So.
Want me to help you to the exit? No thanks. Okay. The shortcut out of here.
Wanted to get those ashes scattered. Need to get better about scattering them as we go.
That looks like a secret. Calm.
Okay, we died to poison.
The Marley family has been hunting vampires for generations. Necklord is using his doppelganger secret to make a double of himself. Necklord that you defeated wasn't the true Necklord. Oh, okay. Is that how that works?
Okay, I can't tell which of these is lying to me because I have less defense XP needed than attack XP to get to the next level. And the chart for defense says I will not get it on this task, and the chart for attack says I will get it on this task. But those are not compatible with each other.
Sure.
Because I'm using an attack style that gives me shared XP across all my stats. Like they're getting the equivalent amount of XP.
Khan joins the party.
I choose to believe the attack stat.
This dungeon is insanely long. 99% sure I missed something back here now.
If I kill 130 enemies and don't get any levels, I'd be very shocked.
There's like 70 million split paths. Okay, have helmet.
Blood build.
The thing is, they take up so much space. I want to throw away medicine.
Man, that superior monster's wrecking havoc on all my graphs too, because now it thinks I'm getting a billion more Slayer XP per monster than I am. It threw off the average. It's thrown off the Emperor's Groove. So I think I think it basically gave me like 20 or 30 of these guys Slayer XP. Sick.
Well, you just need to get another one.
Yeah.
3 defense.
I think it's I think it's like a 1 out of 100, 1 out of 200 or something.
It's Dragon Quest that has.
Wait,
the
speaking
seeds
of,
that give you
did I forget to
stuff.
equip my Ring of Wealth? Hold on.
I guess a lot of
No,
RPGs
okay, I got
do
it.
that. Persona does that too. Always use them on the main character because they're the only one guaranteed to be in your party.
I should have known I had the Ring of Wealth on because I'm not seeing any money drops. Because Ring of Wealth automatically picks up your cash for you. Freaking best invention ever.
So this room was complicated on purpose because it has all the good items. See, that +3 defense saved me.
I need to look something up about these vile ashes. Yeah, demonic offering spell. What magic level does that need? 84. Okay. Then I do not care. It's too far away. Too far away for me to care. Oh, it also needs a wrath rune. Yep. Never mind. It's time for me to manually scatter these ashes, or else.
Okay, I'm gonna assume we got all the good stuff. There might be something we missed, but let's move on. Here we go. How have you been, pal?
I keep forgetting to use my potions.
Stupid girl. Now look what you did, Victor. This is all your fault, Victor. SD sword. Let's just do unite. Damage versus one enemy works versus undead. That sounds bad. That sounds way better. That looks cool. Huge damage. That's a lot of health.
The big bones. Look at the bones. I dropped 2 big bones. Wait, are those normal? But get these normal bones out of my inventory right now. We ain't got time to pick up normal bones. I'm a big bone kind of guy.
Hell magic for all allies. Let's see how that works. Nice anti-magic. That seems useful. good except Eileen. Let's do Unite. She runs a chance of dying this turn, doesn't she?
That Bloodveld got freaking wrecked. I don't know why that guy got so owned so hard.
Sending lightning back and forth at each other here. Okay, we're good.
Ooh, Brimstone Key! I was wondering if I was gonna see one of those. The answer might surprise you. It's yes.
Really favor attacking that middle row. I wonder if it's just like focusing Victor. I think that's what's going on. Eileen's just caught in the fire. Ooh. Is that it? That's it. Nice level ups.
I take Bloodveld. A blood, a blood, a blood, blood.
We got it. Normal attacks don't work on Neckler, but if we can seal his power at this thing. Oh, we can just peace out like that.
Ten more blood runes, I like a little blood. Born in blood, time for blood in my bloody blood runes.
Everyone needs to be healed at this point. Well, this party feels pretty good.
Why does it always pick up the normal bones before it picks up the goddamn big bones? These guys are nice in that they don't seem to clog up the inventory too much. I say that and then they drop a random gold ore. Okay. Take it, I guess.
Take it, my friend. It's yours.
Like, I guess. I didn't know that was on your drop table. Is that like a rare drop or something? No, it's just on the other drop table. 1 out of 64, rare ore. Sure. Why not? Why not? You know what I'd really like to see? I'd like to see a loop half of key.
Oh, Oh, forehead. So that's go on the H slot, but nobody has a slot for it. I see. I see. Everyone attacks after the wielder. Doesn't sound good either.
Oh! Big boy!
Another.
I love the big boy.
Get something on 3 too.
Give me the big boy. There's no way it's 1 out of 200. I must be crazy. Hold on. It is 1 out of 200. I'm freaking lugger. Telling you're not allowed to play this game. Luck with Vanish. But you should play this game with me. We could raid. We could do raids, Talon.
Oh. There was a armor shop here.
We can become the kings of scapes.
Escape these.
SSF, by the way, together. Okay, don't miss your prey melees against this guy. He can actually hurt. The other ones hit for like 1 to 5, I think. This guy, not so much. I don't want to know how hard he hits. Okay, stop giving me normal little bones. I don't care about them. I don't want them.
Ooh, belt of strength. That's such a good item. It's actually kind of broken how good that is. It's +6, +5. I mean, it's 11 stat points.
Man, I do so much damage now that like, this task is going to go a lot faster than I expected. In a good way. How much do these mutated heads or enshrined heads give prayer wise? 1,000 prayer XP? Not too shabby.
I'm going broke,
Is it
but I love
Yabe?
Yabby! The weak point in the pincers. What is the weak point? It's head, right? Eyes?
Yabe?
that. Look at all this crap, though.
We need to
Is it
know
the stomach?
for the next time we do the quest. Is it the stomach? I don't know, I've forgotten. The Yabby's gonna kill me next time I run into one.
Oh, it might be the jaw. Thought it was the stomach. Maybe.
Yeah, I thought it was the jaw.
Alright. Let's go up here and beat up the Neck Lord.
Maybe the options are like jaw and stomach.
Time to kill a vampire.
Stop dropping steel axes. I don't want them.
Take your steel axes and like it.
Okay, hold on.
I didn't want the steel axe.
You got fire.
There's so many fire words.
This party is cruising. Best party so far.
Mom, there's a Slayer here in decked out gear who's cannoning my blood velts. He's in the other room though.
You go that way.
Yeah, Mr. Cannon Man, I think this is single combat. I don't think you're actually accomplishing anything with your cannon. I don't think you get to multi-target. I mean, I guess it's extra damage. Is that much? It cost $8 billion to fire that thing for 5 seconds. Is it really worth it?
Yes. This task will go much faster now.
Probably will. I mean, he's the expert. Who am I? I'm but a noob. Let's look him up. Wait a minute. Oh, he's not an Iron Man. That explains a lot.
Probably has infinite money then.
Yeah. Oh, hey, another brimstone key, baby. 91 rune crafting. This guy's a psychopath. What is this account? I mean, it's probably the account of somebody who knows what they're doing, but his stats are all over the place. 81 range, 91 rune crafting, only 51 construction. Like my construction's higher. Only 33 fletching. He asked the question, why fletch? Only 24 farming. Yeah, this ain't an Iron Man. Cause he has 50 Herblore with 24 farming. It's fake news. It's the fakest news I've ever read. He has a fire cape. He's making me look bad.
Secret block puzzle.
A fire making cape?
No. So there's a race of I don't know what they are. I mean, they're not demons, but race of, I guess, rock people who live under the tropical island, and they have a thing called the fight caves, which send wave after wave of enemies at you. And if you do all, I don't know, 60 waves or whatever, and fight the big boss at the end, all in one sitting, you get a fire cape. And it's animated. It's what this guy has on. It's animated, looks like fire falling down, and it gives actual stats for your cape slot.
Light them all.
And then there's like an even harder version of that called the Inferno that gives a super duper
Inferno cape.
Yes, actually.
No.
But yeah, one day I'll try the fight caves. I'm scared. You have to be good at... I mean, you don't have to be good at per flicking, but the final boss either uses... Like, he alternates randomly between melee and... not melee. Between ranged and magic attacks. You have to be ready to switch.
Oh, wait a minute.
Or he will hit you for up to 99 damage,
I
and you
wonder
know,
if this is like a secret door.
99 damage. Is higher than my HP. But he has like
Imagine
different
getting hit
animations.
for all of your HP.
Yeah. And you have to be ready to like do things with the other enemies, like the bats drain your prayer if they hit you, so you have to run away from them, and then there's some other enemies that you might want to like kite or safe spot because they're large. I don't know, there's all sorts of mechanics. I definitely need a higher range level if I was going to do that. But one day I need to do it. And I need to, like, I probably need to actually go into their area at some point. I've never been there. Because I think they have other stuff down there too.
I wouldn't just put these here.
Violacious. Man, 2 brimstone keys. What a bounteous harvest I will reap at the end of this Slayer task.
For some reason, I keep thinking that looks like a door.
Oh, you know what is actually the biggest scam? That guy has an abyssal whip. And he's definitely not Iron Man, because I don't think you can get that at his Slayer level, because he's not much higher Slayer level than I am. If Abyssal Whip is that close, I would actually be kind of shocked. I'd be happily shocked. Abyssal Whip comes from Abyssal Demons, which require a level 85 Slayer.
I'll show you an 85 Slayer. Zip.
What the heck are you doing up at this hour?
I just finished reading. Rosemine truly is the dumbass of Aaronfest.
Yes.
What'd
Wait,
you do
no,
that was
it's Wilfred.
dumbass?
It's Wilfred.
Well, Wilfred also is.
Wilfred
no, that's true.
Is
No,
competing.
it
very-
leaves off with Wilfred being a dumb idiot.
Being a
so.
dumbass. No, yeah. I guess Rosemine is more the ignorance of Aaronfest.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's
that's fair.
That was an interesting book.
Yes.
I struggle to identify what Georgine's plan is. Is she
Yeah.
Well, I
this
mean-
is-
That's all of us.
yeah.
like? Is she now trying to also become Zent?
No, I think she's
Probably
still
not.
is single-mindedly trying to take over Aaronfest because of the comment
You can't use a
she
necklace.
makes about, or Detland makes about, like, oh, I suggested that she become, the temporary alm
Yeah.
of Aaronfest, and she said
Yeah.
no. So I
Well, but
assume
it's weird to me
she's
that she
scared.
isn't letting Detland install foundation. Like, what purpose could not using foundational magic in
You can't wear a necklace
Arensbach serve?
I would have assumed the news that she was only an interim ob upset her, so she had her. The whole thing to have her pretend to be Zend for a year seems like a distraction to me. I don't know.
Yeah, but it still seems like she purposefully told her not to use her foundational magic on Arensbach. Because I mean, even if she's trying to keep Detland away, like
that is
something
quite
still has
possible.
to
She
happen
might want the
in
ruination of
Arensbach.
Arenbach on top of everything.
Well, I was thinking that she just wants to combine Arensbach and Workestock
yes, I think
and Aaronfest
I think
into one
eventually
large
that's
duchy is what she
probably
wants.
yeah, I think eventually that's
Could
probably
be.
the plan. And maybe part of that is I mean, she might also know some things that we don't, because it seems like Aaronfest had
I gotta say, if we're gonna bring
knowledge
back the Necklord
that
like
we
this,
haven't been told, and maybe Sylvester doesn't even know.
perfectly stylish.
Because, like, Ferd's all
The organ
weird,
playing.
right?
like
And I don't know how much Georgine would know
Do
about
it.
the whole seed of Adelgeisa
Adelgeisa?
thing. Yeah.
Well, and then my other question is like, could she possibly be working with Raublut somehow? Because
I think
well, but also
I think that seems possible in a way because I really get the feeling there's some sort of secret society that crosses regional boundaries about that knows stuff about the Gesser
Gertrude
type. Yeah,
She's a fake.
because the whole thing of him talking to Hildebrand sounded a lot like Georgine talking to Detland. Even though it seemed like when he talked to Hildebrand, he actually believes he could do it, but obviously, I don't think she believes that Lind can find it. But like,
Yeah.
maybe that's just the whole thing is like we're gonna just tell every susceptible person to go look for it.
In the hopes that they can end up being the one to control it.
Yeah. Well, I have a suspicion that if there is such a society, like, I think some people's motives in it are actually probably pure, because it seems like running the country for a long time without the Bible is basically, like, it's not going to work.
Yeah.
So some people are, like, the core motivation is probably positive, of, like, we need to find somebody who can do it, and we're going to try to do it in the sneaky way to be as, least disruptive as possible, maybe.
Right.
But that kind of thing
Fight an abomination instead.
can see itself abused pretty easily, I would imagine.
Yeah. I also am curious as to. It's very suspicious that that there's all this talk with Roblut about Ferdinand being a seat of Adelgisa,
Thunder Runner.
and then Arensbach being the only place with a
Yeah,
country
with a
gate
port.
open,
Yeah.
which is the one to Lovenzan. Is that what its
Yeah.
name is?
Yeah, the only way they get in with their.
It's the only way that they
Adelgisa.
can get in and have the new seat of Adelgisa come through, or the new what's her name? The girl,
Princess?
The
mom.
princess.
Princess of Adelgisa come through. So that's why I was thinking that there's maybe some connection between.
There definitely
her and
could be.
Roblut.
There's a lot of information that we just don't have yet on that, which is, I'm assuming, we're going there. We're getting there.
Yeah.
More and more quickly.
Yeah.
But yes, I agree. Something like that is going to happen, especially the offhanded comment that I'm sure will be elaborated on of like, yeah, it looks like there might be some conflict with Lavin's name too.
Lovenzan, yeah.
So I'm like,
Yeah.
why? Can we get more context on why they're
No,
looking?
that's none of your business. Go away.
Yeah,
Well,
I
it's
mean,
also.
could it be
okay, go ahead.
Arensbach sabotaging the
Right.
whole seed process?
Big number.
Could be.
But also,
1,200.
it's curious that there is unrest between a lot of the odd-numbered duchies, right? It was Dravankel and something.
Those spells are
Yeah.
broken.
They said in the
They
postscript
did
that
do a
it
lot of
was like
specific names.
5, 7, 9, and 11 are all mad at each other,
Hmm.
so they had to move Josbrenner around.
It is pleasant to look at. For
So
these
that was
ones.
interesting.
I think the graphics, especially the
What
attack
else?
animations,
What
they
else? What
really
else?
shine.
But while Wilfred is the dumbass of Ehrenfest, Detland is truly the dumbass of Jürgen Schmidt.
Yes, summary for this. Blah blah, huge
Omega-
bitch.
Omega blah blah huge bitch.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure next volume is going to be pretty heavily about something happening with Wilfred or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I realized Detlin's like she's gonna have to postpone the marriage now since she's spending a year searching, right?
Well, there's the whole thing about she asked him.
No,
to
they're
give his
sending him
name.
to the temple.
Yeah. Yeah, because he didn't get. he
They're going
wouldn't
to
give his
actually
name.
imprison him like everybody thinks that Ehrenfest was doing
Yes.
by sending him to the temple.
But I mean, I
Seems-
think what they're gonna find out is
yes.
like he's probably happy. He's probably happier there anyway.
He'll
yeah,
just
but I mean,
chill
he's
there.
still gonna. But he's not gonna be able to even interact with Ehrenfest probably at that point.
Well, probably, but
He's
he
probably
will-
completely isolated.
Well, see, that's what I mean. If they do that as some sort of gambit, that's gonna backfire because if mine or Sylvester don't hear from him
That's true.
anymore, they're gonna raise hell.
Power attack.
Because say what you want about Sylvester, he knows enough about the game to play it normally, but he's clearly not. He's not a I'm going to strictly adhere to the norms kind of guy.
Yeah.
All the spells are hitting good numbers.
And I think Georgine just like severely underestimates the insane chaos that mine would cause.
Yeah, I mean she's
Like,
never
when-
met mine personally.
Yeah, put to the break. Exactly. Yeah. Like, well, and she also thought that it was mostly Ferdinand doing all the shit anyway.
Yeah.
So, What else? I really liked the conversation between the first wife of
Yeah, I feel very
of-
sorry for the first wife of
yeah
of dinner.
Uncle Pelger.
Yeah, dinner people.
Ay.
She has to do all the actual work.
She has to be the one
The
with
shit
the
I
brain.
put up with.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then poor Hannelore also.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. Hannelore Hanneleore's like she is similar to Wilfred without the complete incompetence part. In that, yeah, she is clearly not cut out for what she needs to do.
Okay, so
Yeah.
maybe boss
Um,
HP is
So I don't know how that'll go down. I'm assuming at some point she will come to Ehrenfest because Mum seems to understand that that's probably something she wants. Now, again, I think Wilfred is. I don't think that's gonna work out. I think he's gonna be completely ousted
not-
at some sense, like disowned. I don't know if it'll be full disowned, but it'll probably be like
I
sent
mean, they
off
could
or something to become a.
they could make him high priest or something, and maybe it's not so.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not looked down upon when it happens, and he can marry.
Yeah, they either send him to the
I am much more
church-
worried for Wilfred's future at this point.
They send him
Yeah.
to a church. They marry him off to another duchy. They put him in charge of a province? I don't know.
But they can't, because he's so entwined. I don't know. Yeah, they're kind of hands
Yeah.
tied.
Yeah.
Or he
I-
might just death flag and die. That's
He's
definitely
either
on the
he's
table.
either
Maybe
he's
they send him
either
to the
just
tower.
so dead now, or
Maybe they send him to the tower to live with his grandmother.
I mean, I don't think anything he's
I feel like
done.
that'd be drastic.
Yeah, I don't think anything he's done or will do is likely to lead him quite down that path. I think it's more of we have to, like you've shown you're just so incompetent, we have to get you out of the way now.
Yeah, I think I really liked also the chapter with, or I've enjoyed the chapters with Rosamine's attendants talking about how stupid Wilfred is, like giving you a real sense of like he still doesn't get it.
oh, you can
Like,
res people?
Yeah.
He's just bad.
Well, I
Did
mean,
we
I
get
think
a Wilfred chapter this time.
That coming in.
Or...
yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
Sorry, I mean a talk about Wilfred
Yes,
chapter.
we did.
Yeah, it was the prologue
The
with
prologue.
Lorenz.
That was kind. It
And
was a bit.
Matthias.
It was all over the place on a few different notes, so I had to. So I think they covered like a few things that were just wrong because they kept also going over Matthias and
Yeah.
his misunderstandings.
Yeah, I mean, I think with Wilfred, I think part of it is freaking Oswald because they're putting a lot of focus on him being a bad
Right, is-
influence intentionally. Like,
Yeah.
probably.
Isn't
intentionally.
Oswald? He's one of
Hank, you would think he
Karstadt's
has, like,
sons,
160
right?
HP.
No,
No,
he's
that's
from
one
the
of
Veronica factions.
his one of Wilfred's knights is Cardist's son. Oswald is like his like long term
Well, it's his head
retainer from
but-
Veronica.
So he didn't get purged.
No, so that's one.
No,
they
I'm-
made a note in one of the chapters
I
that
had a lot of HP.
some of his retainers intentionally were kept around, just because like, oh, you know, we don't want to disrupt him too much when the
Right.
first like wave happened.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing they'll probably do something about
I
those
thought he
first.
still had a weird relation.
Oswald.
Maybe it's
I
just
don't
the
think so.
Veronica faction. Yeah,
I'm going to follow now.
I remember.
I can Google it.
I don't think we know much about Oswald in general, other than like
But he was
he's a holdover.
well. No, in the first
One of the all-time
in the
greats.
first book where Rosamine met him and Wilfred, they talked a lot about Oswald's genealogy. I just don't remember what it was.
Hmm.
South
He's an
window has
elephant.
fallen to Highland.
Let's see what
True.
else. Everyone is gonna think. God, everyone's gonna think that Rosamine and Ferdinand are in love, so that's gonna be a huge problem.
Yep.
Especially because they're gonna think that
This game is a tragedy.
that story, like she's like, oh, everyone will know for sure that it's not me in part 2 of the adventures of Girl
Yeah.
Ferdinand.
Well,
But,
she
like,
also made
literally it's her
her
And then she
boyfriend
made up-
from Canada that could be Ferdinand as well.
We were attacked by
because she was like this person. Yeah, because
I think she's counting on people kept picking up on like the whole royal thing of like, yeah, she's she hasn't been picked up by royals, but I that might get misunderstood drastically. Yes,
Well, Hildebrand's just gonna think that means that she's in love with him.
Ooh.
probably.
But
that is entirely.
And everyone else
expected.
is gonna think that
Yeah.
it's a reference to Ferdinand.
I mean, I think at this point, what I had thought a while ago is definitely going to happen. We're definitely headed in the long run towards some sort of marriage of convenience between mine and Ferd. Like that's 100% happening.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm almost certain of it.
Once she's older, developed her mana sensing, yada yada yada.
Like not even for any direct story reasons necessarily. It's because it keeps coming up in random scenes, and I'm like, this isn't random. And I don't think it's gonna be like, ooh, we're the one true love. It's more like we're gonna get married because we're both comfortable and familiar with each other, and it gets everyone else off our backs, and also like he knows the truth about her and all that other stuff.
If Rosamine gets disgraced by Wilfred being disgraced, and then Ferdinand gets disgraced because they uproot Georgine's plans finally, then it may be like, well, the only way to keep him in Aaronfest is to
I mean,
marry.
I don't know how it's going to go down, but I actually think it's not quite in terms of that. I'm guessing what's going to happen when Wilfred gets punted out is Sylvester's like, I'm sorry, mine, but until circumstances change, you're in line now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not
And I'm
planning
very
on
curious
dying
what's gonna
anytime
happen.
soon, but
What's gonna happen to Charlotte?
well,
I'm guessing she'll take over as actual op.
yes, I'm guessing that's.
Oh,
I'm
she'll be
guessing
the real op,
Rosamine will
yeah.
want to be
Yeah.
like, okay, well, I'd rather support you, Charlotte, than take over.
Well, I think
if
that's.
Wilfred's out of the picture, but
I think this part, it depends on how, I guess, how predictable it is. Not in a bad way. Like, being predictable isn't necessarily bad, but like, are we going to go the direction of Ferdinand will eventually become Zent?
yeah, if Ferdinand goes Zen, then,
Because there's the whole thing with them being able to see the circles and all that other stuff, and Ferdinand,
Yeah.
of anybody, seems like the most competent,
Well, I mean,
person in the whole.
next to mine.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they end up being married because
Well,
they end
exactly.
up being Zed and Queen.
And we got the other big thing this chapter was the one chapter with was it Muriel?
Yeah.
Where she's like, little did I know that soon mine would
She
be
would
seen as
be the avatar of the goddess.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, the Jossenbrenner girls.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think Ferdinand sent mine as the church piece of it with him.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Seems.
So she'll be the high bishop, and they'll be married.
Yes, because it seems like that would also help the rift between the sovereignty church and the the Zent.
Yeah.
If I had to guess on like the final state, like that seems like the most straightforward way to get there, but that also means it could totally not happen. Like it could be a bait. But obviously she is going to be seen as an avatar, and I really wonder. I think the sovereignty church is going to become really important soon.
Yeah, for sure. Especially
Especially
since
if
there's
that
already
happens.
tension.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think book 6 or volume 6 is gonna be like Rosemine versus the Sovereignty.
Yeah.
Not necessarily Trowerqual, but like Raublut and then also the Temple.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder if Traukel will die. Just like not even from plots. Like if he just happens to.
I mean,
die
he could just die of exhaustion.
Yeah, and then just all
We're at the headquarters.
hell
hell
will
breaks
break
loose.
loose. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll play more again later this weekend, I think. I don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow night.
Yeah, it seems like we're getting really heavy politics from here on out for a long while, which is
Yeah, that's good.
I'm
fine
good.
with that.
Going live again.
The only other option I think
At least one
that
more
they
stream
would
this week or weekend.
like to do
So cool. I'm
or
really
that is
liking it
maybe
so far.
likely to end up as
I like
Zent would
Speaking
be
of One a lot, and
Anastasius and Eglantine,
continue
even
with
though
it.
they didn't.
Yeah.
I don't want it.
Activate it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, they
I
didn't
mean-
activate the circle. I think that
Well, I
they are
think-
the next most likely because they keep being described as the true god of darkness and goddess of light.
So point to make. And Ferdinand doesn't make this point as well. Is like Detland was actively trying to feed men into
That's
the thing,
true,
and that's
yeah.
why it
And-
activated. And like no one
yeah.
else is obviously doing that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the only evidence we have for anything is the weird Bible and Ehrenfest and the fact that there's a magic like there's clearly some sort of path to Zenthood that literally no one knows. So we don't know who all would even qualify other than right now we know that mine and Ferdinand at least pass one part of one of the
Yeah,
tests.
past the first. Yeah.
And then we know there's the other thing with the bunnies, and mine doesn't pass that right now. So like those are
That's
literally
trying
the
to
two
make her
things we
pass
know.
it.
Yeah, the
Oh,
thing from last
grandfather.
volume,
Yeah.
where they're like, oh, mine, not enough,
Not enough
something,
mana.
not enough mana, yeah.
Yeah.
Not enough. Still not enough. They don't directly say mana.
What I think that is the contributions, like the Pillars of Light. I think that's what fills that up.
It's possible.
Probably.
They keep talking about how like flies off to somewhere.
It's just weird that would only be in the academy. Like, were there rituals that the king used to perform at the academy? Maybe.
Probably.
Maybe, probably.
Like the certification whatever of whirling is also just at the academy. So
Yeah,
That's true.
dedication whirling. Well, yeah, and that's how you can choose the next Zant. So they had to
Yeah.
have been doing or Zent. So they had to have been doing more.
Yeah, and I guess there's
Yeah.
the furthest hall in the like the whole getting
Yeah,
your
where you get
stop
your
thing. Yeah, it's
Stapo.
probably also connected. I wonder if I still really wonder if like at some point are we gonna get direct, like more obvious divine intervention? So far, everything mine's done could be everything that's happened to her and all the weird stuff could be explained within the existing magic system and things people in universe have forgotten, but it seems likely that there's some sort of actual divine piece to this, or at least like intention. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is God real or
I
fake?
feel like
I
the
don't
one
know.
found during the Gervais gathering was pretty divine.
I think.
I think so.
I mean, I
too.
think Mestunara at least is like confirmed real.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure they all are to some
Especially
degree.
with also the key ceremony from the last book.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Because I wonder how Roblet's wife is going to start fitting into things.
Yeah.
And which side she's going to be on.
I wonder if there's. It could also take the route of like instead of them being literal living immortal deities, it could be one of the like a more Greek Age of Heroes thing where like because of the system, magic seems really adept at like with all the rituals and stuff of like in some bygone era there were really powerful
Honestly, I think
magic
they're all
people who
just
just who
they're
just
primals.
primals. Well, I'm just imagining like maybe the early people their magic was more concentrated or whatever, and they just set up just a ton of rituals everywhere for all sorts of things to say like make
Yeah.
sure things stay on the right path, and some of those triggered, and that's what mine's involved with. I don't know. It's like a lot of different possible options.
Seems strongly true since the land is completely unlivable without magic.
Yeah. I wonder if that's
like,
true everywhere in their world. I would assume so.
Yeah, that's
The country gate thing was also really weird in the fact that like I guess the whole region is effectively sealed except for that port by sea. So there's like
Yeah.
I guess they don't even get to know other than through Levenes about what's happening in the outside world. That's like wild.
Yeah. Well, I think it's very weird in the book maps that they have. Like, Jurgenschut is a complete circle. It's just
Yes.
like,
Yeah, it's a perfect circle. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I
But-
think that's some of the divine magic, right? Because we know that
Yeah.
the
Oh, it could
Gesserit
just be.
height.
You're right. This is fucking Full Metal Alchemist, where it's built on top of a magic circle.
Yeah, I know. I think that's entirely.
No, I think you're right. No, I
Yeah.
think you're right.
Because they can't change the borders or open or
They're
close
just living
any
under the
gates
sovereignty.
without the Bible like telling them how. And I'm assuming
Right.
that that's just like because it has all the info about rituals.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say this is a stupid question, and I figured out the answer, but like, it really has to have been that they lost all this knowledge because of the Civil War, right? Like, it's pretty crazy that so many people don't know what's happening. And
Yeah.
I
feel like
feel
the
like
Civil
it has
War,
to be more than that.
the Civil War can't have been what, more than a generation ago?
Yeah, it was
Two?
it was-
Two at
no,
most?
It was
40?
It wasn't even. I would say like probably
Like-
20 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm sure they lost a lot due to the Civil War, but I'm guessing they weren't taking very good care of their knowledge at the
Yeah.
same time.
Well, again, I think that comes into the bookworm part of this, that they didn't have good organization or paper, and it's like, and we've
That's
seen
true.
by the research, people jealously guard things, and I am assuming the previous king especially, all his privileged knowledge from the secret hidden Bible, like, he probably, you know, maybe just him and the first prince knew, right? And when him and the
Well-
first prince died and the Bible got lost, no one else could find out.
Yeah, that's a good point that they don't have record keeping, so it's hard to pass on like the wealth of knowledge between
Yeah.
generations. And then the other major theme I think of like recent books is not speaking in metaphor, right? Because people speak in metaphor all the time.
Yes,
They
people
don't
also
understand
yes.
true intentions or can't interpret like specifically what people are saying,
Yeah.
so it leads to even more strife.
Yeah, I just think specifically with the Gesundheit, it's like, just because it's such a powerful tool for disruption, if like, you know, in theory, anyone with enough mana could start doing things if they knew the information, it wouldn't be shocking to me if it was like the king, the previous king, and the heir are literally the only ones who get to know about the important parts of that book. And we know,
Yeah, because they also don't want people right
yeah, we know explicitly
searching
from
for
the,
it, disrupting for it. Yeah.
yeah, we know specifically in the Civil War, all three of those people died. So, like, that makes sense to me. And, like, I think with the setup of how she set it up, it's probably pretty deliberate in that, like, yes, it wasn't just one round, because, like, in theory, okay, all three of them died, but the next guy got the Bible. It's like, no, that happened, the next guy got the Bible, and then he was assassinated, and so it's like, okay, now the Bible disappears, and anyone who had the chance in the intermediate years to read it, also gone.
I thought the Bible disappeared after the first king was assassinated.
Yeah, I'm not sure
right?
they've had a Gesundheit since they lost the
Gertrude
last
died?
guy that actually had it. Yeah, something like that.
I thought it was, yeah, I mean, it doesn't, I guess it doesn't
Because
really
the
So
matter.
I'm guessing you
Prince-
can't pass it on either.
The second prince killed. They like explained it, right? The second prince in that chapter with Eglantine. The second
Yeah,
prince
second-
killed the first prince, and then killed the third prince.
Yeah, but then
Right?
he was poisoned.
Right, and which is how Charcoal ended up
Yeah.
ascending.
So I think him. I thought the second prince had the Bible at one point. but
No,
after
he killed the third prince because he thought the third prince stole the Bible.
Oh, okay.
He killed the first prince to obtain the Bible, and he couldn't get it from the first prince, so he killed the third prince. So it must
the
have
magic
gotten lost
Bible
when
does
the
not
king
work
died.
that way.
Must have gotten lost when the king died.
Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing you can't like just pass it down to your son. I'm guessing it has to be
You have to
passed
do dedication
properly
well.
through the rituals.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it could be like a divine instrument, right? Like
Yeah.
you find the information through this series of rituals. Maybe in the, maybe in whatever Schwartz and Weiss are ultimately protecting is like that's where you find the information to turn your stop into the Gesrud height.
Yeah.
Mm,
That would actually make a lot of sense.
that would
Yeah.
make a lot of sense, actually.
Because that would explain why there's no like
Hello?
physical piece.
Hi.
Hello?
All right, my internet's dying.
Oh, Talon's dying.
Come back, Talon. He's
No,
dead.
go away.
Okay, go away, Talon. You're dead. But yeah, lots of interesting things. Bookworm was so good.
Yeah.
And now I'm trying to convince my friend. She texted me that she found out through her company they have like a health and well-being stipend, and it covers books
Ooh, and words.
and board games. And she was like, well, if they're going to cover books for me, I'm going to buy a couple of books and try to expense them. And then once that happens, I will be spending $300 on books. And I was like,
Nice.
sounds like a true bookworm.
Man, I really wish there were other light novels with like, I don't know, just a clever writing style. I mean, like, I've seen in discussions of book where people try to recommend other things, but they're all like isekais that just seem really stupid generic. Like, the isekai part is basically irrelevant anymore except for Mind's inner chaos here, but like her knowledge of things is way less relevant now, rather than her attitude about things. And it's more about the world itself rather than like, oh, Mind's the super genius who does everything right and wins all the the medals or whatever. And it's like
Yeah, because
every other
mostly she does
isekai
everything
is.
wrong.
Yeah, and it's not all about action, or the action that's there is like largely maneuvering and really localized sort of conflicts, at least so far. Like, she's not a big action hero who's gonna do whatever. And it's like everything else people recommend just seem bad for one way or the other. There's either like it's a wub harem, it's slice of life isekai, it's
Puke.
too comedic, like, oh, I invented a gun, I brought my AK-47 into the fantasy world.
Mine did that.
Yeah, well, she did.
I do also appreciate that every time the people who know mine well get together, it's time to own mine.
Yeah.
Just relentlessly. It's between Sylvester and Ferdinand.
I like the hidden bunny.
Yeah.
This is the praise bunny. If you show anyone else, it will self-destruct immediately. I hope it kills you.
Yeah. Let's see, what else did I enjoy?
Guesses on the one-handed man?
Oh yeah,
He's
that was interesting.
he's clearly a guy from the war. Speaking of war timelines, that was my
yes,
assumption.
the war.
The Civil War. Yeah.
No. I don't think so at all.
Why?
I like that's their assumption. First of all, there was the priest who got his hand cut off, and I want to say there was someone else who was only found as a hand among like Georgian's retainers or something.
No, that's
probably.
True. That's true. There was.
So like I'm guessing it's someone that escaped and went to
Oh
Georgia.
Yeah, one of the plots they found a hand. That is true. Can't remember which of the 3 or 4 plots it was, but yeah. You're not wrong. I want to say it was the Bible swapping incident one, but
maybe.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I was just saying the war.
They're saying that Martina's... Wait, who? Oh, Frau Larm is related to Bezavanst. Right?
Yes.
Her sister was Bezavanst's
wife.
Is Bezavanst the high priest or...
No, he was the...
Bishop.
Oh, I'm sorry. Bindewald, not Bezavanst.
Yeah, okay. Bindewald was the guy from Erebos. Yes, she was related to him.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I can understand because I'm like mentally mixing those up too.
Too many German names.
Well, they were friends anyway, right? Like that was
it's like they both start with B. Which was which? Whatever. They're
That's
dead.
how they became friends.
And then Martina's older sister is Aurelia, who is whose wife?
Eckhart.
Eckhart?
I don't remember, but yes, she's married to Eckhardt's son.
Lamprecht.
Lamprecht's wife.
It might be
right.
Lamprecht. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, she's married to him. She's got a baby. She's staying in hiding because she hates her family.
Yeah, and now we're gonna have another baby with Florencia. SMDH. Maybe they'll be the true.
Yeah, I wonder if Florencia is gonna freaking die. It went out of her way to say how weak she was, and then.
Yeah, maybe she dies in
kill
childbirth.
Florencia. That would be sad.
Got a little worried about that.
Wait, do we really need another older man in Mind's life with a dead wife?
Oh.
We had enough of that.
Oh no, I guess that could be another route actually.
Well, she's about to get a new grandmother, baby, or great grandmother. Grandmother?
What?
Yeah,
grandmother.
What?
What's her face?
You don't just generate grandmothers.
No, Angelica's gonna marry Bonifatius.
Oh yes. Yeah, it seems like that's the way that's going.
Oh god.
I'm also curious. Oh, I wonder if they're setting up.
They're gonna have the strongest child in the whole world, the dumbest child.
The dumbest, strongest child in the whole world.
Child's just gonna be a bicep.
The child, when it's born, will touch mine and she will explode.
Yeah.
A child will just be born a JoJo character.
I wonder if they're setting up Daniel to be married to the Jossenbrenner girl.
Talon wants
Jossbrenner girl.
Talon wants Daniel to get with Feline. townships it.
I mean, I feel like that is the way that's what wanted to be pushed. I obviously it will have to wait until Feline is older, but
I think
it's
he's
definitely
just
what
gonna be
Feline
forever-
wants.
I think he's just gonna be forever alone.
I mean that would be
Oh yeah, she might just
sad,
be
but
You're right, you're
possible.
right. I forgot they had that
understandable.
yeah, that plot point. He's gonna become an incel.
Yeah. He's gonna turn against mine because no women will sleep with
No
him.
women. Yeah. No bitches.
Oh, mana sensing being a puberty thing is
Yeah,
weird.
it's weird.
My
That
mana
was
sensing
something.
glands have come in. I don't even look at mine anymore because she's pre-mana sensed.
But it doesn't. It's not that it senses that people have mana. It senses when people are close in mana to you,
Yes.
right? Because they keep
Yes.
talking about how nobody can sense Ferdinand's mana, so
Yeah,
everyone
those
just
two idiots
assumes
are like, oh, he must
that
have
it's too
mana.
low. But in fact, it is far too high.
It's like, no, you're just all bad.
Wait, who said that about Ferdinand?
The idiot
Martina.
retainers, yeah.
Martina was
Mm.
and Detland were saying that neither of them can sense Ferdinand's mana.
It was like Martina
I
and
must have missed
Futa,
Oh yeah,
whatever,
the woman
Fajita.
Fajita, yeah.
Yeah.
There has to be some. I think there's going to be some weird lore with Verkastock as well.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Like I wonder if maybe that's where the Gertrushite's hiding.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna get some lore. We need some lore on the
'Cause-
Civil War. We're gonna get
Because
it.
it seems to be one of the more ancient places, right? Like
Well, everyone calls it
Possible, yeah.
old working
Yeah.
stock.
Yeah, because it's like a dead region now. I'm guessing that's probably where Trug grows too, honestly.
Yeah.
Trug me, senpai.
well, I thought it was going to be from Arnsbach.
That's kind of what I expected for a while, but like thinking about it, like, oh yeah, a plant from a place no one knows anything about.
That's probably Verkastock.
Like no one can identify this plant. Yeah, okay. It's hiding probably over there.
And then Melchior is. Oh, he just came of age in this volume, right? So it's going to be 2 years before he can
Maybe.
go to the Royal Academy.
Yeah, he's not a person for a while.
He seems like he's just going to be lay pure cinnamon roll.
Yeah.
Protect.
Well, because that's what
Cute
she wants
kid,
to make
Pethead.
him the High Bishop.
Yeah.
Can't wait for Ob Charlotte.
Same. It's a shame.
Will Charlotte try to make mine take over?
No.
I
I
don't
think Charlotte
so.
would be fine. I think she'd be happy to be
No, I
off.
think Charlotte would be fine doing it. I just wonder if she worships her sister enough to try to make her take the role.
Well, I think she understands that mine does not want to be op.
Yeah. She seems
And
to be a
maybe
little heavy
that
about
would be
this.
fair.
And I think mine would be like, no, please no, just let me read, please.
Oh,
please,
definitely.
Please,
She hasn't
please,
even
I
gotten
wanna
to
That's
visit her
accurate.
library.
read. Yeah.
She owns a library now. Can't go there.
Can't go
Oh,
there.
wait a minute. That could be an important
Doesn't even
plot
have a
point.
card.
There could be lore in Ferdinand's library that's actually plot relevant. Now that I think
He's
about
probably written some notes down. Yes, I wouldn't be surprised. It is probably at weird points in the bookshelf because he made fun of her for always starting at the top left.
it.
Yeah. I wonder, or maybe he placed it in the bottom right on purpose so that she would never get to it.
Bottom text.
Ooh.
I wonder if he went back and read more of the Bible after they found out, just so that he would be informed.
I would assume he did.
Yeah, it feels like that should be a.
But I guess he doesn't have access right now. I wonder, he might not have gotten a chance.
Yeah, I don't know when he would have been able to.
Oh, I guess during
Unless
all
they
the
just skipped
preparation,
over it.
maybe.
Yeah, I mean they could have, but they didn't like mention it. I don't think. I would think they would have brought it up, but
Oh, do
Who
you think?
knows?
Do you think the knight, now that he realized, oh no, I've made a horrible mistake, is gonna do anything to try to make things up for Ferdinand? I'm assuming he'll become an ally.
Oh,
later on.
Haishitsa? Yeah,
Yeah.
he'll definitely.
yeah, probably. So he seemed to realize like everything has
As-
gone wrong.
immediately as soon as Ferdinand
He's-
mentioned it, he's like, "Oh fuck."
Oh shit!
Oh no!
Ruh-roh.
I wonder if he will tell people back at Dunkelferger.
Well,
I feel like he
uh,
can't now because he did the opposite before.
but
Yeah,
also
quite possibly.
Siga, what's her name? Sigalind knows as
Siglind.
well.
She seemed to catch on, yes. So she might interrogate him and force him to reveal it, which works for me, honestly.
But I'm glad they're finally getting to be made, or getting another duchy to sort of be their ally, as long as they can rein
Yes.
they can
Though
rein
I think
in
my
the
notes,
dumb
the first
men.
lady, apology letter. Oh God, I'm sorry. I sent all of the men to your temple to touch things they shouldn't.
And then yeah, I think Dravankel is also going to start to be suspicious soon, probably.
They're probably gonna do their own thing. I found it interesting they brought up Drew Uncle is like a pure meteorocracy, and they just adopt anyone worthwhile. So
Yeah.
that was interesting.
Isn't Drankel also the one where a lot of the royals come from? No.
Dravankel and Klausenberg,
Yeah.
right? Because what's her face?
I'm guessing
Eglantine, the other
Dunkelferger
one.
provides the knights. Drew Uncle
Who's-
provides scholars.
What is Sigisvald's wife's name?
Who?
Oh, Adolphine.
Oh yeah,
Because Adolphine's from Dravankel.
Yes.
Eglantine's from Klausenberg.
Lady Adolphin.
Right?
Yeah.
Eglantine's Klausenberg.
Yeah.
Huh. But yeah, and Dravankel was in conflict with the 5th ranking duchy, I believe.
But more importantly than any of that, when are we getting the graph revolution? Scholars on notice.
I did like the way it was spelled in the epilogue. These
Graph.
graphs.
These so-called graphs. I'll be the judge of that.
The information is stacked vertically. No, this cannot be.
How revolutionary!
I also did like the aspect to the one research on a magic or no, it was like the self-playing instruments and like the paper, what you can do with
Yeah.
the paper. And they're like, yeah, we don't really have any ideas of our own. And mine's like, oh, here's 4. Just
Yeah,
look
just-
into that.
Pick one, do it.
Yeah,
Here's some ideas.
use
Get
your
it done.
freaking brain.
Use your frickin' brains, idiot. I do like how they're
Try
always
and
like, Mine's retainers are just so much better than everyone else.
I think that goes into like a running problem. Maybe it's just with Ehrenfest in general, where like imagination is a serious issue. Because
Yeah.
like I think that's the whole thing with like her mana compression techniques is like no one has any imagination.
Oh, that's definitely an Ehrenfest problem, because they don't have... Well, and they're, like, they've said that they're an underpopulated duchy as well, so, like,
Yes.
you would think with more people, you would have more chances for people to have brains.
Yeah, I mean it's like a dual problem. It's all around. I think a lot of it is just about information, and how to process it. And like mine's a librarian, and they don't just read, right? Like some of that, is interesting. And some of it's like the duality of like they've lost a lot of important knowledge from the past, but they also cling to tradition too much, like which sounds
Without knowing the
contradictory.
purpose.
Yeah. Which I think is kind of the other half of the innovation coin, is like if you don't understand why you do the things you do, then it's really easy to just kind of parrot the things that's always been done from your perspective.
Right, and mine is like, this doesn't make any sense, I would simply do it this way.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, what?
We just think
another
the stage,
ominous,
deal with it.
another ominous quote from mine was that she needs to do something about the population issue.
Yeah, I don't know what she's gonna.
I don't know what the fuck she's gonna do there.
Look, that was written back when Abe was president.
Yeah, Shinzo Abe paid her to put that in the butt.
I'm horrified as to what mine's plan is gonna be to repopulate Ehrenfest, especially after the purge. Like,
What
who
can
knows what
she
the
do to
fuck she's gonna do.
repopulate it?
Okay, a magic circle that empowers the sperm.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, I mean, she clearly just needs to ask Sylvester what his secret is. So they can't stop having babies, apparently.
Well, I wonder if she's going to, like, to me, the way to increase the noble population without increasing the population in general is to turn more commoners into nobles, since we know that commoners can have mana She might research how she was able, or how
How
original
devouring
mine
works.
was able to, yeah, how the devouring gets transferred between people.
Yeah, I mean, I
And
think
then
that would
if you can
actually be a big
if
part
you
of
can
it.
activate it in people.
Just properly recruit all devouring
Yeah,
babies.
I think that actually might be more of the
that
route
seems
of
like
just
a reasonable start.
explicitly
Yeah.
testing for the devouring, giving them lay noble status, immediately, and allowing them kind of that upward
Yeah.
mobility.
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of like forcing them into questionable contracts, just adopt them. It's
Well,
fine.
Or
and
well, yeah, or actually I think the true path is to send them through the like if you have any devouring babies, just send them to the orphanage.
Yeah.
She can pay people
and
for
yeah.
giving their kids to the orphanage, and then they get raised that way. Because between all of the Gibas, and if she establishes churches there, then they should be able to,
Yeah.
figure things out.
Yeah, that's another
So-
like just doing things the way we always have. Because I'm assuming before the Civil War there wasn't a shortage of people or a
Right.
shortage of nobles. So like, who cares about these devouring kids? Yeah, maybe they have some mana, but like it's not worth testing or caring about it. But now it's like, yeah, you should be testing these people at their baptism or before.
Yeah. Well, they don't last to their
Well,
baptism.
yeah, they don't
right?
last to
Yeah,
baptism.
that's
You have to
true.
like test babies.
Yeah, just
You have
babies
to like,
when
yeah,
they're
if your
born.
kid has these
Give them-
publicized knowledge, if your baby has these issues, bring them to us.
Yeah,
just
true.
save the those fruit. Was it is it the Trump fruit?
Oh, the Troms, yeah.
Well, that's her like secret thing, but yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, she could just maybe they can just tell the commoners to like have the first season, the Troms show up or Taoi's show up. Put it in your baby's hand and see if anything happens. If it sprouts, bring him to the church.
Well, I guess you can't just have them sprout because
Yeah,
so
that would
bad.
also be bad.
If they do it on little babies, they're not gonna do nothing. They don't got that much mana.
Maybe there's like Trump Day, and you just take your babies to,
Take your baby
Because-
to the Trump
and then that
day.
will be also a
Trump.
good way to increase Trump plant paper production
Ooh,
by having a
yeah.
steady supply of Trump.
Yeah, I mean, there's like a few things that I think she's gonna do when we get back around to being stable enough for her to do things to the lower city. I think it's like public health things, devouring awareness things, and then that sort of stuff. Because like it doesn't seem like nobles have the same sort of problem with disease in general. I'm guessing something about magic, or maybe it's spells or something, makes you more resistant to, just like a bacteria.
Well, but
Maybe
also
in
to like,
general,
You have Washin too, I guess.
yeah, there's Washin, which is the easiest way to clean everyone, but also the Entvikeln is like specifically taught to people, right? So the archdukes can at least establish that. And then once she raises the status of like her smithies and stuff like that, improving the value of commoners, that I think will also help.
yes, that definitely will.
Well, and I wonder if there's some, like, this is where we get back into the ritual, because the spring ceremony didn't it need random commoners to participate? Like,
No, I think those are the nobles.
Did I cut out again?
were they the nobles?
I don't remember if it was the nobles or not.
I thought the commoners helped out for sure with that.
Maybe I thought it was just all the nobles who got it, because that was in Groschel, right? And they don't care about their commoners.
No, it's the Hazendel miracle.
Oh, you're at Hausendal. Yeah, you're right.
There we go. It's reconnected. Yeah, Halsendal Miracle. I'm not sure they used commoners. Like they just had
I think it
people
was
on
just the
stage. I know
noblemen.
those with lesser mana were like collapsing early
Oh,
or
Yeah.
that is
something.
true.
That's right. Yeah. But I mean, there's probably some ritual that they're gonna discover in a random ass duchy. That's like, oh,
Yeah, it might
this
tie
is how you
back
give
at,
commoners mana.
it might tie back into improving the status of the church, because we know that nobles offering their mana leads to rewards. There could be some sort of
Right.
equivalent to commoners praise, gives a little something to somewhere. Maybe it
Yeah.
helps them fill chalices or something during the.
Well, I mean, they bring
maybe commoners praying causes like maybe devouring is supposed to be a blessing, but because they don't know what to do with it.
Yeah,
Could be.
yeah, you might be right. It could, yeah, it could be that original mine prayed to Well, would she even know who the?
No,
No,
she-
probably
not
still don't-
original. I would assume like her parents would had to have had some amount of faith or something. But
But they
Her
don't even
parents
They never really
know.
hated the
displayed as-
church.
Yeah,
Oh, that's true.
They don't know the names of all the gods and stuff. It is
uh,
weird that they make the commoners participate in those baptisms without them like being educated. So yeah, it is curious how. Yeah, I think it'll be interesting to figure out how the devouring works or is activated or something.
yeah, if they can figure that out, it'll be the key to everything.
And then it's like, well, why was mine? Why was mine transported to Jürgen Schmidt? And do other devouring children? Can other devouring children be possessed by dead people from the real world?
Yeah.
Or is it
I
just a
am
once in a
guessing.
lifetime
I am
thing?
guessing mine is a 1 in a million.
Yeah. So anyway, okay, I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed. But
All right.
bookworm,
Bye.
Good
controversial
night.
statement.
Yeah, very
See ya.
controversial. See it.
I do wish we had any idea what Georgine's freaking plan is.
Her plan is to come up with more plans forever.
I mean, maybe I can't even tell if she's had to switch plans at any point. Like we have so little information.
I only have 15 more blood belts. I haven't got any big boys.
I checked and noticed that you have gone through a lot while we were talking.
Yeah, it's easy. It's free real estate. Got it. I got my defense level. So
Nice.
my defense was lying to me when it said it was not going to level up. I was pretty sure it was. My attack was also lying to me because I'm not going to get an attack level, even though it acted like I would. I don't
You
know
didn't
what.
read wrong.
I am sure. The graphs just get really weird because I had gotten experience earlier in the session on other enemy types, and when you do that, it doesn't really know what you're fighting anymore because it's like I'm getting conflicting data. So I think it like does its best to average everything out, but it doesn't always do a great job. Oh, and I had also killed Hespori with the scimitar, which wasn't training defense at all. So
Clearly, you need to reset before every combat.
I mean, it doesn't matter. The numbers are just they'd be more like guidelines. They don't like do anything. It's just for my information.
Yes, but now your information is wrong.
That's
Who
fine.
are you, Wilfred?
It's not gonna change how I fight these pig tongue face men. I got 2 brimstone keys to turn in as well. Wild. Can I get a third before we finish the task? There's 12 more enemies. Give me either a third brimstone key or a big boy. That's what I want to see.
What if you get a big boy that drops a brimstone key?
Yeah, that'd be sick. They probably have. Surely they have.
I'd
an
assume
increased
they have the same
chance.
drop table, just better.
I think so. I've closed out of it. I got another ensouled head, so I'll take that. That's 1,000 per XP banked. I think I'm getting close to a full inventory of ensouled things to turn into per XP. So that'll be fun. I feel like prayer levels are super slow these days. Cause I'm just too skilled. Look at that, Chad.
He's got a horned helmet.
Yeah, he's in the Barrows gear.
Where's his Slayer helmet?
I think the Barrows stuff has a set bonus.
Hmm.
That might be the set that as you get lower HP, it does more damage. Clue scroll hard. Oh, okay. Well, that's the wild card. Good item that I wasn't expecting. A clue scroll could save me 14. No, I guess it's only 10 now. 10 crafting levels. If I get an Amulet of Glory, I really want an Amulet of Glory. It's got good teleports. It's rechargeable. It's better stats. It's just I can mount it in my house. There's just so many reasons to have one. And it needs crafting, and crafting's really boring to level. I think I could pretty much get it whenever I want to go farm some sandstone and then farm 1,000,000 glass and blow the glass into orbs and then turn the orbs into things, turn the battles. I just don't want to do it all at once. But the hard clue scroll gave me an Amulet of Glory. Wow. Could also give me a magic short bow. I'd take that. Sapphire. Okay, now there's a different kind of Chad fighting enemies. Or is that the same guy and he just brought an equipment swap or something? He's now using a big sword. 0 points though. He's not using this freaking Ring of Wealth. Why not? It's cringe.
Maybe he doesn't have one.
That would be Mongo cringe. Alright, let's look him up. Is he an Iron Man? No. 9 construction. How do people live like this?
He doesn't have a house.
Oh, you know what? You know what it is, actually? There's probably very little need to do construction, because you can... I think if you're normal, you can probably just use somebody else's house.
Hmm. Why wouldn't you want your own house, though?
I don't know. I mean, why would you want to not play as an Iron Man?
I mean, I can understand that. That's how people tend to play.
I mean, in a game like this, I don't know why you would play like that. There's just so much content that would be dead. So many problems are just like, oh, you buy your way through the skill. Oh, you level crafting. Oh, you just buy it. Oh, how do you level herb? You just buy it. Fletching, buy it. Rune crafting, buy it. Just buy it. Just buy everything. Quest needs an item you can't farm yet. Oh, just buy it. I mean, I guess people could want that. It just seems really boring.
Some people, well, they be boring.
Can I kill these things before I run out of prayer if I just leave it on? Got 2 more.
No, because it's gonna spawn another big one.
That'd be epic. Last chance. Well, what's gonna go up first? My prayer or him? Him! Hooray! 90 points. 234 total Slayer points. Slayer. Let's get rid of these vile ashes. Let's read this clue scroll. Crate in the lumberyard northeast of Varrock. We can do that one. We can do that one very easily. We'll do that right now. I really hope this clue is doable. The last hard clue scroll I got I had to drop because it needed a quest I just wasn't going to do for a long time.
Does having that clue scroll block you from doing other ones?
You can only have one clue scroll of each difficulty tier at the same time. Spider's Nest, level 46 Wilderness. Okay. That's not a dungeon or anything. Okay. Dig under the sapphire spawn. Alright, that's not bad. Just gotta put stuff away.
Yeah, put your stuff away.
It's time for punishment, Yu. I'm sorry. I'm under arrest. He knew I was going to the wilderness. Diamonds. Diamond. Square. Another sapphire, sure. Alright. Teleport me to Lumiste. I'm beginning to understand the joke. Because I guess... Do I need these black boots? Should I just get rid of them?
Just the joke, RuneScape?
Hey! Oh, they're not even worth high alchemy. Goodbye. No, the joke in the wilderness that I've heard in that northern UIM guy who's locked to the wilderness and adjacent areas. Is he saw somebody chasing down somebody else in the wilderness, and his response to them when they came back, or he asked them a question saying, "Did you get the spade?" The implication being that probably a lot of people just wandering in the wilderness are traveling around with their clue scroll and a spade. Like me in a minute here. If I get PK'd, somebody will get my spade, and I believe the clue scroll just goes away. Or maybe I get to keep it? Let's see. Kill my player. Oh yeah, I would just get to keep it. No one's gonna... I'll keep my spade too, I'm not bringing anything else. No one's gonna get my spade, it's mine.
In other words, PK or status owned.
Really? Now's when I end up near the altar? I guess this is closer. Sure. I need to do another round of trips at the, you know.
What if they're waiting in the area and gank you after you get your clue scroll?
I will still keep my glue scroll, but I will get a free teleport back to town. Which
Can't
would be
they
nice.
steal like your rewards?
Well, first of all, I think you need to do at least 3 steps on a hard clue. So no, this can't have rewards in it.
No.
And second of all, the rewards come in a casket, so I would just have the casket in my inventory.
Okay.
Oh wait, do I? No, okay, I don't have to go in it. Is this an actual cave? No, it looks like a cave. Sure, whatever. I didn't know a sapphire spawned up here. That's kind of cool. I'm gonna take that for my troubles. Where's the nearest way to get back? Or maybe I just suicide. What's the next clue? Small island north of Fossil Island, Saradomin Wizard. Oh, is that on the... Okay, yeah. Well, I was gonna do a birdhouse run anyway. And I have to fight a Saradomin Wizard. I think they attack with a poison dagger. If I'm remembering the enemies correctly, but I think I'll just freaking own him now that I have way better stats and gear. It's right near a bank too, so maybe I could. Oh, might get a free trip to town. The freaking chaos elementals here. Don't zap me, bro. Oh god. No, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm freaking dead. Stop attacking me! I'm far away. Dead.
Why does it have such a high attack range?
I don't know. That was wild, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I thought I was out of range for sure. I didn't have any run energy either. Alright, well. That was actually faster. Probably should have just leaned into it. Alright, do I have a dig site pendant or do I need to enchant? No, okay, I do. Alright, let's prepare for a birdhouse run. Let's grab those brimstone keys. This way. And then we need a hammer and chisel and some seeds. Potato seeds. Oh, palm tree. Nice. What is that? Orange tree. Oops. Oh yeah, I need to replant my teak trees just to get more XP. Soon. Wait a minute. Something's not right. I forgot to do the last birdhouse. Like, wait a minute, why do I have 10 potatoes in my inventory? There we go. There we go. Wait a minute, I grabbed apple tree seeds instead of papabo seeds. God dang it, me. It's gonna take forever. I'm gonna have to run all the way back. I'm just gonna fight the thing first. We'll take the potato seeds in my inventory just so we can remember that. Remember. Let's grab a bunch of lobbies. I don't have an anti-poison, it should be fine. We need to put on Prey Magic. Okay. Dig him up. Murder this man. Found another clue. Basement of the Wizard's Tower. Sure.
Also nice of them to put this wizard fight here on this island with a chest to your bank.
Yeah, last time I was not so lucky. Yeah, poisoned for 8 years. Good thing when I go to my house I get instantly cured. I do not get instantly cured mining seaweed. Weird.
Curious.
Well, let's grab some seaweed. And go plant it. Can I eat while I'm underwater? Hope so. Don't mind me being poisoned. Just keep harvesting the seaweed while holding your breath.
Have
Don't
you
worry
tried
about it.
not being poisoned?
No, the wizard poisoned me. For a man of the cloth, he was not honorable in combat. Here we go. Take the diver and take the buckets, but do not take the spade. It's my personal good spade. Alright, I need to camp sometime, but I don't feel like doing it right now, so I won't. We need this, and we need our root pouch. And we need to go actually put the right seeds in that birdhouse because I did it wrong as a joke. Just felt like taking a little more poison damage, that's all. There we go. Now we go to my house. Go ahead and pray at the altar just in case we need it. The Arceus Library portal. Fairing this. Zamorak Wizard. Wilderness south of the Silk Chasm, Venenatus. What do Zamorak Wizards do? Zamorak Wizards. Is this guy easier? Oh yeah, this guy doesn't have any freaking HP. Alright, well, let's go do our brimstone keys first. And we'll handle the other things. Get some water. Alright, what wonders will be in these brimstone keys? Let's see, what would we like most? We could get 120 to 160 magic logs. That'd be pretty epic, honestly.
This guy's gonna get all the magic logs he could ever want.
I've already got one of the rarest items, which is the Broken Dragon Hosta. 300 to 500 steel bars would be pretty sick. There's just straight up money. I'd take that. 300 to 500 coal, I would also take that. If I got raw manta rays, that would be okay. I don't know if I can though. 1 rune plate legs and 13 runite ore. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know why that runite. Why is runite ore worth so much? This ore. I don't know. Whatever. I'll take it.
Take it, my friend. It's yours.
It is mine, I guess. These rune plate legs, that's an Alkin. I think that's like 30k or something, probably. I have a spare pair of rune plate legs at home. Rune plate legs at home. $38,400. Yeah, well, yeah, that's fine. That was good. The runite ore, not good. Alright, I'm just gonna bring my Dragon Hosta, I think. So I need to make sure I keep the clue scroll. Okay, I can bring another. I can bring another. I think this Sparrow's gloves are probably my best other item. Oh no, I can't. Okay, I can't bring that. It's like clue scrolls are intrinsically unvaluable, apparently. I'm not afraid of this Zamarakian wizard.
You will be.
Man, that is in a spot. I guess I just run there. I'm not sure there's a much better option. Okay, I love taking 12 damage on my way there from random mobs. Cool. Ideal, really. Okay, the good news is if I pray magic on this guy, I don't think he can do crap. Die, wizard. Die, wizard. Die, wizard. Alright. Give me the frick out of here. Give me the frick out of here.
No.
Alright, what's next? Travel to the fairy ring to see where to dig. I think we're at the point where any of these clues could be the final step now. Which is good.
There'll be 5 more steps.
I think there's a max. I think it's probably 6. I think that was step 4. Yeah, 4 to 6. The wilderness is easy. Just don't bring anything you're willing to risk losing. It's really that simple. Who knew? Alright, I think I'm just gonna walk back from here. Alright. You've obtained a casket. Amulet of Glory! No way! That's insane! What are the chances? Let's look it up. I think it's very unlikely. 1 out of 1,625. Wow. That's wild. It even looks cool.
Congratulations.
Dude, that's so freaking rare!
You just keep lucking into everything.
I guess! My god, let's go charge it! Okay, let's remove this from my favorites and add the Legends Guild. Okay, I don't know what it's called. It is BLR. I might not have even ever BLR'd before. BLR. Nature Impling. I can't catch him barehanded. BLR Legend Guild, add favorite. Wait, what the frick is going on? Why are there 50 Implings here? Bizarre.
It's time for the 50 Implings.
Oh, my Amulet of Glory is already charged. Oh, you charge it on the you charge it on the totem pole. I tried to charge it on the golden gnome lawn gnome. There we go. Alright. Let's rub it. Look at these teleports, man. Draenor Village. Frickin' sick. Draenor Village right near this farm patch, so I don't have to use my minigame teleport for that. Teleport to Edgeville. Frickin' sick. Oh, I'm so happy. Alright, and then how do I mount a glory in my house? Mounted glory. Because I think that only needs, yeah, doesn't need high levels. In the guild trophy space of the quest hall and a player-owned house. Okay, so I need... You can't mount a trimmed Amulet of Glory. I'm not getting out of the crafting grind yet. Alright, fair enough.
What's a trimmed Amulet of Glory?
That's
free,
what I got.
Free amulet trimming?
Oh yeah, no, I mean it came from the clue scroll. So like the reason why it's there is not to give, you know, Iron Man access to clue scrolls or to glories. It's there to look shiny. Its icon is different. It looks like a, I don't know, it's just fancy.
You can still use it to teleport normally, though, right?
Yes, I just used it to teleport twice. And I was like, oh, I should go mount it in my house for now and get infinite teleports in my house. Not so much. Not so much.
Okay. I see.
But still, it's still really good. Okay. So let's recharge it. I just want to make sure I understand how to recharge it. Okay, how do you recharge an Amulet of Glory? Glory. Recharging. Oh, the Fountain of Heroes. I don't know where the frick that is. I mean, it's here somewhere. Where is it? Okay, that's why mount. That's why mount it. I have to climb down into the into the dungeon. Oh wait, there should be a. Looks like there's a Hold on. I don't know where I'm going. Fountain of Heroes is a small passage near the Runite ore in the basement. The Heroes Guild? Aye! Am I not in the Heroes Guild? Is this the Legends Guild? Am I freaking dumb?
Are you a dumb?
Yeah, I am. Why are Heroes and Legends Guilds different things?
Because there's a difference between heroes and legends.
There are not any differences.
Heroes are of the day, legends are forever.
Alright, so what's the fastest way to get there? I mean, I think it's just teleport to Birthrup. Yeah. Let's minigame teleport to Birthrup party room. I want to charge this thing. I can't because I'm bad. Okay, there's good. There's a bank here. Sucks that I can't mount my trimmed glory. Very unfortunate. But I think just stat-wise, it's like way better than the Amulet Power too, right? Let's check. Compare. 2 more prayer bonus, same strength bonus, higher attack bonuses, slightly lower defense bonuses, but who cares when your attack bonuses are way higher for everything, even magic and ranged, which is nice because it means I only ever need to use the Amulet of Glory. Again, I also got another black d'hide body and 2 more rune plate legs. That's money, actually. I didn't even look at those. Monkey, Sea, Glory, Neuron Activation. I also got 13 Sharks. Okay.
You wouldn't lie to me about 13 sharks, would you?
I'm not lying to you. That's no bull. Yeah, that clue, we're gonna describe that clue as a freaking good one. It's like 100k and my Amulet of Glory. Alright, Games Necklace, that's what I was trying to grab. Oh, I need a Games Necklace anyway, because I need to go get a new Slayer task. You can also charge your... Apparently you can charge your glory at the Fountain of Rune. In the wilderness. I might go try that later. It gives it extra charges. Your task, kill 42 elves. Okay. Can I use this crevasse? You need the hard tier of the Falador Diary to use this shortcut. Screw you! Dip the amulet in the fortress. You feel a power emanating from the fountain as it recharges your amulet. You can now rub the amulet to teleport and wear it to get more gems while mining. Oh.
Congrats.
That's a weird side effect. I think that's just a default effect of the amulet. Anyway, that Edgeville teleport is actually going to be huge for orb charging. That might make it actually way easier to get an Amulet of Glory parentheses real in the future. But anyway, we'll stop there. Bye, stream.